Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Suited and Booted. I'm your host, Jerogba. To my left,
Lord Mahazi.
that mic is really far. I'm stressing. You good? Okay. To my right,
Number 10.
how you doing, boys?
Is that the first time we've done a normal intro in a while? I thought I'd just let it linger there.
Yeah.
As a normal.
Well, I was saying pause for 3 minutes before this because I was swallowing my banana.
Yeah.
Pause.
It's good to see you guys, man.
Good to see you. It's like I haven't seen you for fucking 5 days in a row. It
We've actually got to live together soon, man.
True.
was a good break from you cunts yesterday. Oh, I shouldn't say that for 5 minutes. It was a good break from you guys yesterday.
That's your. You've got to edit. Hey, by the way, I will say this on pod. Someone come up to me and said, "Man, your admin team's pretty good. They get stuff up really fast."
They're good. Bro.
Yeah, they are good, man.
They're good.
I said,
They're very talented.
They're good.
I said, yeah, it was a bunch of good guys.
It's also slave labour.
Yeah. We outsource it to
Yeah. Where? Don't say country. Transylvania.
Yeah, Micronesia.
Yeah. We outsource work. So, and look, they're great guys, and they really
And super cheap.
super cheap. We feed them sometimes. Sometimes they get water, and sometimes they're actually allowed to sleep, like once or twice a week.
Yeah, if they
just
get the
enough.
video up.
Well, it depends how much they want.
Well, yeah.
And then,
yeah. I mean, we're keeping them alive just.
But they're doing well. They're doing really well.
Oh
for
no,
the,
bro! They work well under pressure.
Yeah.
Because they actually don't have a choice.
One of them is in a calorie deficit though. I'm pretty sure I got a report about that.
Yeah, no, because we're not feeding him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So
Yeah.
it's like a sort of forced calorie deficit.
Yeah.
I think all of them are actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sleep deficit, any deficit you can think of, the admin team is in, and they're doing well.
And it correlates with a higher work rate.
Oh, it always does.
Yeah.
It always does. If we gave them everything, money, cars, fashion, women,
Yeah. One of them.
they'd slack off.
One of them came and asked me for a PS5 the other day for the group, just for a bit of camaraderie, and I said, "Get fucked."
Whilst you were playing.
Yeah. I said, "Let me I had to pause
Yeah.
it." Fuck
Hold
me.
on.
Yeah.
Get back to work. Cunt.
Yeah.
Cap cut.
Yeah.
Booters, before we get into this episode, few reminders. If you aren't on Patreon, what are you doing? We've got exclusive content over there. We got vlogs, we got extra podcasts, we got Football Superstar because no one else can get their hands on it except us. So if you want to watch Football Superstar episodes with us, get over to Patreon. And big salute to every Patroni that we saw over the past couple of days, especially at the Oz Cup. I said this. I will instantly pay much more attention to you if you say I'm a Patroni.
Do you know what? It's funny.
Jake hugged a guy.
Man, how many did we meet at the Newcastle pub?
Lot of tronies.
It was like people went out of their way. One of guy, I'm so sorry, I've forgotten his name. You spoke to him too. That he was Scottish.
Scottish.
The
guy at the Newcastle pub.
He's a dad. We've got a father and son combination driving to soccer trainings, listening to Patreon.
Yeah, that's funny that you shout out to him, that guy at the Newcastle pub. It was also funny when another, I think the lady from Goalkeepers United or something, she was like, "Oh, me and my son listen to you all the time," and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
Goalkeepers United.
Yeah, they just do goalkeeper training.
Oh, I was going to say.
They got like 100 goalkeepers.
Nice.
130 goalkeepers.
Yeah, shout out to the Patronis. We love you, man, for the support. Also, shout out to Once Upon a Tracksuit.
Yes, sir.
What a legend.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to the Heidelberg guys that we met up the day before the Oz Cup. We'll get to that. But
man.
one of them has a son named Alexander, which is a beautiful story.
Yeah. So,
Have a wild guess.
hey, one of the guys from, I forgot, I don't even remember his name, but he.
I don't remember anyone's name, bro.
Yeah, I don't even think he told me it, but he had a ponytail with the mustache. He'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. He was
And
in a
he's
trade
suave.
gear.
He's drinking Guinness and lighting up a cigar. And I was just like, man, you've just something going about you. He goes, yeah. And then Football Australia came and they're like, but you know, they had those flares that they lit off that are like, they're non-flammable or whatever.
Yes, the gender reveal
the gender reveal
smoke bombs, they're called.
Yes, correct.
I just want to know what gender yellow is.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm having a full-on conversation with this guy about like his kit and like where he's from and stuff. And then the Football Australia person comes over and goes, "Hey, tomorrow, like make sure there's no flares at the ground. Like, can you just let people know?" He goes, "Sorry, no English." No English. And I was like, what the fuck, bro?
And then they may or may not have been flares.
Hey, but the interesting thing was I found out about these smoke bombs that are actually legal. You can buy them in the store.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't even burn. They're not dangerous.
Yeah, they don't burn.
So
Good outcome.
why is that not being used more?
Because it's not rebellious, bro. It's all about the rebellion.
Yeah, true.
It's all about and like the sort of that there is a slight danger associated with flares, so it's like, ooh, that's why. And I think
You
they
could burn off a child's face or something.
Yeah, it's like alpha. I'm holding fire.
yeah, I'm holding fire right now.
Yeah.
I'm important.
Yeah.
But also as well, I think they do emit a bigger smoke flares.
Yeah, I would say.
think
I think so. Those ones though, they're not shy though, man.
No, they're not bad, but they look like a really big fart. Whereas a flare is like,
That's a diabolical one, man.
yeah, that's like a diarrhea. Yeah. Before we get into all of that though, check out the Australia Cup final vlog on our YouTube. Thank you to our admin team who did a brilliant job on that. Got that out quicker than you can fucking say Patreon.
Yep.
Check that out. It's nice little bite-sized, 11 or 12 minutes. It captures the whole day. Both fans. It's awesome. Check that out. Spotify, we still doing the 5 stars on there, man. We haven't forgotten about it. Hope you guys haven't. 5 stars on Spotify right the fuck now.
Oh, let's have it. Let's get
Right
it.
now!
Let's get it. Let's get an update.
Yeah.
Let's get an update
Sorry
on
to
where
yell
that's
in
at.
the microphone, by the way.
Yeah,
Listen.
fuck, that made me jump.
Follow Bootin' About, obviously.
Oh, we're at 1.3k.
Yep. Come on.
What's
2K.
our next goal on that?
2K by the end of the year.
2k end a year.
Yep. Come on. There's more than
Big goals,
700 of you that haven't haven't given 5 stars.
In fact, if you are listening on Spotify right now and you don't know if you've done it, can you just pause right now? We'll give you 10 seconds.
I thought you were going to say we'll give you $10.
Hold on,
So we're
moment of
not giving you
silence.
Nothing.
5 seconds, moment of silence. Ready, set, go. All right.
Thank
That
you.
should
You guys
be long
appreciate
enough.
it,
Mick
man.
just then?
No.
Oh.
No, have you eaten?
During the moment of silence, my stomach spoke.
Bro, you're not meant to be on a calorie deficit. Only our workers
Oh,
are.
believe me, he wasn't. He was chicken and ricing in the kitchen just before.
Oh, was he?
Mincemeat.
Mincemeat.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, follow Bootin' About. Follow our personal pages as well. That'll help. What else can they do for us?
Hey, send us any new filters you want us to use on the the Snapchat.
More will be coming out.
More will be coming, bro.
More will be coming out. We went very Australia Cup heavy. Hope you guys liked the videos, man, because our admin team on the ground was just running everywhere. And
Oh, hey, bro. Lads, I would like to say that I have never felt that much adrenaline in my body, even whilst playing football at a football game.
All right, let's get to it.
Brother.
Let's break it down.
What,
90 minutes, bro. I was running around. I had 2 cameras. Someone got a video of me like holding one selfie camera, holding another camera.
Double
like this.
penetration.
Bro, I was getting double.
why were you holding two?
Because I was doing vlog camera and the phone. Because I had no assistance.
Right.
What happened to your assistants? That
Yeah,
we
what happened to your
organised?
assistants?
It wasn't organised. We just asked him and he wasn't available.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. For the Booters, it was a last minute decision to vlog.
would have just called up north.
At that game. Let us know if you want to see more vlogs like that. Game day vlogs of YouTube style, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. But yeah, that was hectic, bro. I really enjoyed, I probably became an Alexander/Heidelberg fan that night, but I was running, bro. I was literally running around, one chip in my mouth, seagulls stealing my chip, fucking Souvlaki running over. Fucking
Did you have a
goal,
Did you get a Suv and
bro.
chips?
Fucking in with the fans, bro, in their face. It was crazy,
Hey,
man.
did you get a Suv and chips whilst you were doing all that?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. What about someone?
Honestly, the seagulls took half of it.
Hey, someone told me that the Suvs were bang average and they were like 22, 23 bucks.
I spent $43 on a souvlaki, chips, and a drink. $43.
Lakeside,
What?
do better, man.
Straight up. Thieves, man.
Yeah,
$43.
But it was honestly good.
bro, was
enjoyed it.
because I saw a lady. You filmed it. Remember the lady when we were walking up to the top?
Oh, yes.
She showed-
Oh, yes.
It had like 4 pieces of chicken in it.
Yes. Yeah, we had some patrons, as in Lakeside patrons, complaining about the food prices there. But
Oh, well.
for me, I didn't really care. Like, it was like, that's a lot of money, but the food was good.
Well, I didn't eat all day. Let's start at the start of the week because we've got a few things that we need to give the booters a little review on, per se. The first thing we did was we went to the humble abode of the Bisetto clan.
Oh, pros. That just was, I can't even remember that being this same week.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah, I
how
forgot
busy the
about
last few days are.
This week, that's probably the most compliments we've had on a video up till this point. Right?
Pretty much. pretty much, and we PG'd it. It was not.
Yeah.
It was no swearing.
Hey, should we share what we actually wanted to do?
Well, there were two things.
We wanted Max Bisetto and his jocks scraping Morris's car.
Who wanted that?
I didn't.
Me.
Jake wanted it.
Jake wanted that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, what do you mean?
Jake wanted Max Bisetto and his jocks.
And no, okay, all right, we're doing this bit. Rashid Mahazi was going to be in jocks in the background.
What? That's the first I've heard of it.
Hey, did I speak to you about that?
You told me that.
Yeah, okay.
You guys discussed that.
I said, yeah,
You were just going to walk in the background. I was like, why is he in jocks too?
Or just quickly take your pants off.
Tell me that would have been funny, bro.
Oh, sorry to sidebar, but you know how last week we said, I think we kind of just said, yeah, get yourself, get a cigarette, have a drink, take your pants off to listen to this Patreon.
Oh, yeah,
Someone messaged saying, listening to this with my pants off.
Holy shit.
Good. The Patreon, how I picture people should listen to Patreon is with like a half-eaten family burger box, pants off, TV on mute, just watching highlights or something, and then you're watching the Patroni on your phone or some shit. That's how I picture people. Like, it's not a classy affair, but Patreon.
So, like someone really struggling with their life.
Or enjoying life to the max. Depends how you look at it.
Really going through it.
Yeah, so, I can only see that side of
Wait, this is Jerome's life.
This is his good life.
Bro, what? Hey, Buddhas. Sitting in your undies eating KFC watching your favourite shows. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So we went to the Bisetto household. Beautiful house as well. They were kind enough to let us in. Beautiful family. We were treated very well. And the good thing about Morris and Max was they were just open to take the piss out of themselves and pretty much do whatever we told them. And actually, they had their own ideas, especially Morris. That guy's a born actor. He was ad-libbing lines. He was saying shit off the cuff. And for those wondering, I need to clarify, that was not Bisetto cooking. That was pre-bought, store-bought, Aldi pasta. That was cold. Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, that did look bad, didn't it?
And that was for prop only.
Yeah.
Prop use only. Because the last thing I wanted to do is say, hey, Max, we're coming to your house for a skit. Can you cook for 2 hours so we can eat?
Yeah, that's no reflection of how they eat in that house.
Absolutely not. Even though Morris turned to his wife and said, it's not your best. That wasn't her.
That was ad-lib.
Yeah, we did not tell him to say that, by the way.
But that was fun, huh? That was a fun skit to do.
It was fun. We filmed it really quick. We barely had to do 2 takes. And they were both just up for making themselves look like fools a bit.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we need more of.
Yeah, we should do more intertwined skits with like A-League players / administrators.
Do you reckon it's possible? The level, I feel like NPL, we can rinse it.
Yeah, a lot of people that are too serious probably in those roles, but maybe, you never know. You never know.
You got to ask, huh?
You never know.
Well, I think you guys, without being cocky, you guys saw the views and the impact it had. So if you do want to do a skit with your family and you are a footballer, let us know.
Yeah, let us in your family house.
And also pay us. Yeah, and that too.
Yeah, no, it was good. It came, it came out as good as what I thought it would, but I was shocked at how like Morris's phone, for example, we saw him 2-3 days later. He was like talking to us. He was still getting messages from people talking about like his performance.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to jump a bit, but then we'll get back on the chronological timeline. John Anastasiadis saw it, and the first thing he said to us at the press conference the day before the game was, he goes, hey, don't worry about all that pasta stuff at the Bisettos. He goes, you come to mine, we'll get you a Greek salad, we'll get the gyro, we'll get the souvlaki. And he goes, well, there's a cost, eh? Couple shots of ouzo. And I said, holy shit.
I want to take him up on that. I don't want the ouzo, but I'll love to see a family meal.
Let's go everyone out of 10. The chances, 10 being we're definitely going to have dinner there, to 0 being it's never going to happen.
Minus 9,000.
Yeah.
I'm going minus 15.
I'd say 4. But 4. But I would love to get to the house of every single NPL coaches for dinner.
And make them cook for us.
Do you think that's an option?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm telling you now, man, there's a few coaches I had in that league. I'm not going to dinner, man.
I'll go.
Man,
I'm cool with all of them.
They couldn't.
I wonder what Chris Taylor cooks.
No comment.
I reckon, and I reckon a lot of them don't cook.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, can you get your wife to cook for
a
us?
lot of them have like barbecue only energy.
No, to be fair, bro.
That's true, yeah. No, straight barbecue energy.
No hate, but I'm only going to the ethnic houses.
Yeah. Yes.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Well,
Why
I
not
would
the
say
Aussies?
Why not? I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out. You don't need to ask me on it.
Jerome, I reckon every coach is an ethnic.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
How
I reckon there's like 3 or 4 that aren't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've just literally done the math in my head.
Well, majority are.
Yeah, most would be. So we did that. That was great. Shout out them. And I don't know if the skit came to life after the weekend's results, but we shall see.
Yeah, well, as I was on I'll get to it, but I did have a phone
what are you
call
talking
with
about?
Maxi Boy before, so he was sitting on the couch.
The skit come to life because of the game.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Rashid and I were in the car and we were speaking to Max, so...
Right.
Then on Thursday night, we went to Preston for, I guess you could call it like a Oz Championship launch style night. Jake was hosting a panel with a few legends. You had Trimboli up there, Gary
Cole, Naum
Sekalovsky, Butka. And yeah, it was a cool night. Food was there. It was awesome. Spoke to a few of the players. Spoke to a few of the sponsors. Wasn't really much to report from that night.
It was like heritage night.
Yeah.
For,
Bro, I did get I don't know about you, but I mean, I started to bring my sort of thinking process towards Oz Championship. I'm like, bro, if Preston starts travelling, if South get their brigade back together, and like some of these other teams, like it's going to be really cool viewing, bro. Like I genuinely am way more excited about going to the Oz Championship than I thought I would actually ever be, which is, I think I spoke about the timing of it being now, just with the NPL rising and it feeling like the league, A-League sort of coming closer to it as we saw in the final.
I think Heidelberg have also done a favour for Oz Championship with that, with their run in the Oz Cup, promoting sort of the NPL sides and stuff.
Bro, more than a favour. And the fact that they're going to be in it as well, like, and the fact that they just missed out on silverware they're probably a contender to win the Oz Championship.
Well, Avondale went to the semi-finals. Apia, Leichhardt, and Olympic Kingsway beat A-League teams as well.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of like little messages.
South Melbourne have also signed like 27 players. So
yeah, they're going to be good.
They're going to be strong. They're signing like ex-A-League players. They've signed Manny Aguirre. They've signed Pasquale. They've signed Cotter. Like they're going to be...
Who do you think's going to bring out the biggest attendance?
Preston. There's no... It won't even come close, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe Sydney United, because they pull in a decent crowd. I don't know about the Perth and the...
Bayswater.
Yeah, and Adelaide and stuff like that. But like...
What's Marconi like these days?
Man,
Sydney's quite weak.
they're a powerhouse, bro.
But in terms of attendance, I know they are as a club.
Sorry,
but I'm not sure.
If for those listening, when I said weak, I said attendances compared to... in terms of playing...
He meant like physical strength.
Yeah, no, not physical strength. I think Preston, like, if they're getting like 4,000 or 5,000 to just a random NPL game, like, they're going to turn out massive for this Australian Championship.
So just to go through quickly, whilst we're on the topic, South play first game South versus Sydney Olympic. Metro Stars play West Apia, which is, I think that's Apia, right?
Apia.
They just changed their branding. Preston are playing the NPL winner in New South Wales Spirit.
Northwest, I think.
Northwest Spirit, sorry. We should maybe go to that. That's Saturday.
Yeah.
3 p.m. if we can. Me and you are shit anyway. Broadmeadow versus Moreton City, South Hobart, Wollongong, Heidelberg play Marconi first one, which is Sunday.
That's a great one.
Sunday, and then Sydney United versus Bayswater, Avondale versus Canberra, Croatia. First games.
They're the first games, guys. So get down to them. I heard someone say, I can't remember who it was. Oh, I think it might have been the general manager of the Australian Championship or something at Preston. He said that I'm looking forward to the broadcast because he said it's going to be A-League level. There's going to be 6 camera angles compared to like an NPL one where it's some guy panning
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
SBS, bro. There's
on an
two,
iPhone too.
Yeah.
two
that makes
free-to-air
difference.
games, and then SBS on demand. So SBS, like, it's going to be
Yep.
more games than the A-League. Sorry, Jerome.
Yes.
On
Guys,
free-to-air.
the SBS On Demand app is really easy to use. It's on all your smart TVs. Just download it. You can get it on your phone, whatever. It's just a free sign-up, and all the games will be there. So, yeah, that was Thursday night. And then Friday was a fucking massive day. Fun day, but a massive day. So we did some work around the, I guess, 24 hours before the game, the pre-game presses. So the first task we had was to go to Lakeside at about midday, and the first press conference was with Anastasiadis and Lesiotis. And we were in the press conference, and classical suited and booted fashion, Jake asked John during the press, you
What
said
we're having for dinner.
What we're having for dinner. And he answered it, and he was a good sport about it. Because I can't lie, I was sort of scared he was going to turn around and say, mate, now's not the time for silly questions.
Yeah.
But he had a laugh and everything, so he was great. Anthony Lesiotis, man, very soft-spoken, calm, but we'll get to the game. He should be playing A-League.
Yeah, we're going to jump there because
Nah, we'll get
Yeah,
there,
it's a
but
big
like,
jump to, as in terms of the conversation. Yeah,
we're still at Jerome. We're still at 11:45 on Friday here.
Yes.
Not 9 p.m. on Saturday night, brother.
yes.
Okay.
So we do that. That was cool. And then next in was Costa Grozos and Mark Milligan. I just want to say something about Mark Milligan. I think I had him wrong.
What did you think he was like before you met him?
I know where this moment happened in his head too.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say it. I'll say it on Patreon, actually.
Okay.
I saw something, and I'll say it on Patreon. It's not even that bad, but it's just
I reckon
funny.
I know what it is, but go on.
But not just that. Like, I've known...
I've known Mark.
Yeah, I was going to say. I've known of Mark.
Yeah, just
I've known Millsy for years.
give us a 10-second spiel of how long you've known Millsy for.
Oh, 15 years.
Yeah.
But no, like growing up a Victory fan, obviously Socceroos and stuff, he was always, on the pitch at least, Mr. No fuck around.
Don't
muck
fuck
about.
around,
Don't fuck
bro.
around.
Itch, bro.
Like, serious guy, fucking hard tackler, captain, leads by example. Haven't really seen much of his personality at all. And I thought, like, whoa, fuck, Mark Milligan, like, serious fucking, that's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking guy.
He's got a bit of buster about him, huh?
100%.
Like, look at my shoulders cut.
Yeah. He walks
He'll
in.
run through a brick wall for the team.
He walks in, laughing loud. He goes, "Oh, boys, I saw the skit. it was fucking awesome." He said fucking. He goes, "It was fucking awesome."
Yeah.
And I go, "Well, get my list out. Mark Milligan."
Yeah.
He was like, he was in trackies. He was laughing. I was like, I didn't even know you had fucking tattoos.
But so what did you think his personality would be like?
Oh, I thought it would be like,
Same as on the field.
yeah, like Mr. Serious.
Yeah.
Like not laughing, not joking around, just, hey, how you going? Like shake my hand, nearly break my fucking wrist. That's what I thought it would be.
Yeah, tackle
But
you and the knees.
Tackle ya.
He's
Hey,
a young
man, how are
coach,
ya?
so bro, which like makes you
Yeah. But this, remember, Jake, I'm looking from a complete
No, I
fan.
get that.
No, I was looking from the same angle as you, and then when I saw him having a laugh, I'm like, no shit, he's like practically was just in the change room.
Yeah. I don't even think he's 40. He's not even 40 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was mad. And then
Yeah, he's a chiller.
Actually,
man.
you just made me think of something too that we just glossed over because you didn't come, but it was. We can touch on another later on in the thing, but the PFA.
oh, yeah, I was going to do the whole team.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shit,
we'll
we've
do
done
that.
so much stuff.
Forgot we even did that.
This is all this week, by the way.
yeah.
Just on Millsy, I think he's a perfect contrast for a coach. Obviously, he's got the recent legacy, so that helps because the coaches that come in, they were professionals 30 years ago or something, and the players don't even know who they were. But he's so recently out of the game. I think that helps him. But also, he's got the psychopath style of like a footballer, hard man, like throw his body on the line, do everything for the team. He's got that side, but then he's also very actually balanced mentally. You know what I mean? I don't think I saw him lose control in a game sense too often. And then now, obviously as a coach, now when he's trying to be even more mature, I think he'd be perfect for the young boys and their team.
Bro, he's also one of the brigade that I like to call the Aussies with a slight WOG accent. He's in it.
Like he's in the captain's
Slight
Matty
wog.
Ryan of that team.
Nah, he doesn't have a wog accent.
It's not a WOG accent, but it's a certain aspect, and these are a few players that have it. Matt Ryan, James Troisi, Mark Milligan, Harry Kuehl's got it. It's like this weird blend of Aussie, English, and WOG. It's like this weird... people will know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
like,
about.
look, obviously...
Oh, Matty Ryan's the president, owner, and captain of that.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I mean, like, Mark Milligan's career as well. I'm looking at the clubs he's played for now.
Can you go through them? Because I've forgotten more than I can remember.
So, like, Northern Spirit, Blacktown City, Sydney FC, Newcastle Jets, Shanghai Shenhua, JEF United, Victory, ALeague, Hibs, Southend United, MacArthur. He played for MacArthur? When the fuck did that happen?
Wouldn't be that McCarthy.
Huh?
Yeah, it would be.
No, it is.
He retired there.
I can't even remember that.
I always thought...
80 caps for the Socceroos.
Yeah, I don't remember.
see, that's my thing with Millsy is his Europe career. Like the amount of internationals he played and the World Cups he went to and all the teams that we saw him in the A-League and how successful they were. I was shocked that like he didn't have like a bigger stint in a European team because of how good he was.
Yeah.
Like he's really highly rated here by Australian players that played with him.
When he was peaking at Victory, well, I don't want to say peaking, but he was one of the best players in Australia. Instantly, he could have slotted into a championship side, at least. When he was at Victory, captain in the midfield, like he was.
What's the highest that he played in Europe?
Oh, the highest that he played in
Hibs?
Europe. No, it was either Hibs or whatchamacallit.
Ali,
I think
might have been his.
potentially it's something to do with like his style of player, because his style of player is very like an English player.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then if he goes to England
There's a lot of him.
as a foreigner, it's like,
Yep.
you know what I
Or
mean?
Shanghai
Maybe
Shenhua.
that's why.
That's a good
the
point.
style.
Yeah. It's very English. Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably got like 10 of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was class. He was a super nice guy. And
Yeah, baller.
it was interesting to see the coaches talk. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Like him and John, there's like, what are you talking about? He's about to go into battle. Like, you're trying to keep it cool.
Would you find that difficult? I would find it difficult.
You would hate
talking,
that.
Talking to the yeah. I would.
You'd hate that.
I mean, yep. I'm just trying to think. Did they cross over? Because like, they seem like they knew each other, but from my point of view, I'm like, what is the point?
Yeah.
Fuck the respect.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd be, you know what? I'd be fake nice. That's how I'd be. I'd be fake
Oh,
laughing. and shit.
that's nastier, bro. Fake nice is nastier.
But that's the point.
Like, hey, brother, it's fine. Good luck. Good luck.
That's the point of it being awkward.
Yeah.
Because if you feel like you have to be fake nice,
Yeah.
they're probably feeling the same.
Imagine if you could be honest.
Which is basically every conversation that I have.
yeah, I fucking hate you. Who's starting as your number 9?
I heard Eli Adams is not playing. I guess you guys are fucked.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You only got 600 coming down.
Yeah. Fucking hell. It's going to be a long night for you. But yes, so then we did that, got the press conferences out of the way. Then we went to Andrew's Hamburgers, which was fantastic. So shout out them.
Yeah.
It's a great old school. Hasn't changed since 1939.
Yeah.
The only thing is the owner's name is George.
Greg.
Yes, not Andrew.
Greg.
Go. The owner's name is Greg. Yeah, it's
I
Greg.
stand corrected.
Yeah.
But
It
still
might
not,
be
still
Greg
not Andrew.
Yorgos
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Greg Yorgos, not Andrew.
hyphenated.
I took you guys there because if people in Victoria will know the restaurant Attica, which is on Netflix, the owner there says it's the best burger in the world, which it's like the ultimate fish and chip shop burger.
Yeah.
It's definitely, for me, it's not the best burger I've had, but it is by far the best fish and chip style burger I've had. That's what I say.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I can't remember a better burger except, honestly, now this is going to sound so fucked, except for McDonald's.
Yeah,
bro, the McDonald's McChicken burger, brother.
yeah,
This is the greatest burger to
I
ever
used to
live.
think
Trying to tell you cunts this for like 17 years.
double cheeseburger to me at McDonald's is the best cheeseburger ever made in the
And that's
mankind.
unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
My favourite's Five Guys. I've always said that.
Yeah,
so.
Five
You
Guys
like
is
Five Guys?
Guys is very good. There's one. Have you
So,
been there?
Yeah, keep going.
What?
Have you been there, Five Guys?
What's that?
I like Five Guys at once.
Oh, bro. We need to take a shit to the one in. There's only one here.
I don't want to go to Five Guys.
Yeah, you do, cuz.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the business card because it's expensive.
No, it's so.
How does that even work?
It's in
How
the
does that
name.
work, though?
It's in the name. The brothers, they were.
He's not picking up what you're putting down, Rash.
Oh, right. Okay. Jesus Christ.
He's asking how it works.
Oh, wow.
So basically what it is, it's
Well, you pick your own.
two, and then...
Yeah, you pick your own toppings.
Mayonnaise.
Oh.
My God, that's disgusting.
Cheese.
Buns. Meat. Everything in a burger's sexual.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll take a bag with that to go. Oh, shit.
Wrap up that meat for me. Anyway.
It's a bad name, isn't it? Five Guys.
A fucking horrible name.
Come on, guys.
You know what I do love about Five Guys? Weirdest thing to like about them
Guys.
is in the burgers, they wrap it in foil.
Yeah, so the cheese melts.
You just get a foil in the burger. I love that.
You know why I love Five Guys? You never... Guys... Fucking hell.
Bro, once you hear it, you can't unhear
there's a
it.
lot of guys
Because you
coming
haven't
around.
eaten there, bro.
Never buy a large chips from Five Guys because
Yeah, it's a fucking it'll fill up this room.
get a small one because their whole I guess it's like their signature thing is they overflow the bag with fries. It's fucking unreal. You know what? Fuck my calorie deficit. But the admin team ain't getting shit. They're still on it.
Yeah.
So then, went to Andrews and then we went back to Lakeside to watch 7 minutes of Newcastle training. And me and the longest serving volunteer, now kit man, Frank the Tank, we filmed a little funny...
Shout out to Frank. 100% he doesn't listen to this, but shout
Frank
out to
definitely didn't
Frank.
even know who the fuck we were.
Yeah. What a
Frank
legend,
definitely
man.
hasn't given us 5 stars.
No. But that was awesome.
Can I just say, by the way, listeners, that this whole episode is on Patreon tomorrow. No, yesterday. When this is released, it was out yesterday, this Patreon. So what we did pre-Oz Cup, the day before, like the whole vlog of what we did
the
that
vlog.
day.
Yeah, the vlog.
Oh yeah, we vlogged that whole day, didn't we?
So we vlogged the
Oh yeah,
whole
we
day.
took you to Andrew's Hamburgers, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Lucas Cicluna as well. He's a Jets player and he's a Buddha and he's a sick cunt. So I just want to shout him out because he said what's up at training.
Jerome had
I
his
did too,
Sharpie.
yeah, legend.
Jerome had his Sharpie going just right. Good list.
Yeah. Good player as well.
remember to say he's a gun.
Yeah. What else did we do? Then from there, me and Jake kicked the ball around in bird shit at Albert Park for about 15 minutes while Rash was handling business on the phone.
Fucking toilet, bro. Hey, Bunnings, bruh. Sorry, I got to stop yelling into the mics.
Yeah, so-
but bro, Bunnings sold us a toilet. First of all, the plumber said, "Don't go to Bunnings.
Had shit
Don't
in
go
it.
to Bunnings anymore for toilets. Like it's terrible. They're terrible."
Right.
Bro, this toilet clogs every 2 months. From nothing, bro. From nothing.
So you're not over
Bro.
wiping?
Nah, normal toilet paper, double
shits.
flushing, normal size shits.
Normal size shit.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
Eating healthy.
Sure, Tubby's not just using it when you're not looking.
Nah, but bro, both plumbers, we've had 2 plumbers now, both of them said stop buying toilets from Bunnings. Now, Bunnings,
If you want
if
to
you're
sponsor-
listening to this, if you can back up that that's not the case and it's actually our plumbing problems, you'd be my guest to come around to my house and fix it for me.
Yeah. You put your hands down there and you pull out that long ass.
But yeah,
turd.
so what they're saying is apparently all modern toilets pretty much.
Oh shit.
Have you noticed that, bro? You go to really nice places these days, real nice places. The modern toilets, they clog. Have you not noticed? Have you not noticed this?
We need to go back to squatting.
What are you hanging in there, bro?
It's the toilet paper.
Yeah.
You have to double flush
Yeah.
modern toilets.
Yeah, I tend to clog mine quite a bit.
Yeah.
What about
Sorry to bring this up,
jump
bro,
into the
but-
next part when we went to Heidelberg.
Oh yeah, I'll
This
say.
guy gave us his laptop
Yeah.
and we were waiting outside. He goes, boys, don't bother waiting.
They walked off on me and then I lost them because they went on a club tour. They went on a stadium tour of Olympic Village. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was actually kind of cool, man. Looking up there, because Heidelberg's been around since the late 50s?
Yeah, 19-something.
Bro, so they just had so much history, man.
Yeah, so we went to Heidelberg at night. Mind you guys, this is a lot of driving, yeah? Like, by the end of this week, I don't want to fucking drive anymore. We went to Olympic Village and then we met a few Heidelberg diehards. They were hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Shout out those guys. They were at training with the megaphone, with the gender reveal, smoke bombs.
Yep.
Legal as well. It was funny because it was funny trying to watch these Greek guys speak to the FA people saying, no, they're legal. They're just smoke bombs. And they're like, oh, okay, as long as you don't do flares at the game, I think we can allow it.
Yeah.
That was funny to watch. I took a massive shit there. What else? And then
Did it flush clean?
Yeah, it was an outdoor toilet. It was rugged.
That's what you want.
That's what you want. Yeah,
that's been that poor club
battered.
invites us to their home, and this cunt just destroys their fucking.
It wasn't inside; it was outside.
Yeah,
it was in the outhouse.
It was on Olympic Village premises.
Yeah, I think it was council toilet. And then that sort of did us for that day. I can't think of it. Was there anything else, boys, from that massive ass fucking day?
No, I think that covers it for the day before.
No, that's it.
Then it leads into day of Oz Cup final.
Day of Oz Cup final, I said to myself, okay, I've been busy the last few days. I'm just going to relax all day before the game.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
And then I called you with a fancy idea.
And then Rash calls me. He's like, bro, we got to vlog this heavily. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what's funny? Because I had the same feeling that I was like, we've done so much this week. I just want to go and enjoy the game, take a few videos. But then when I woke up, I was like, fuck, what an opportunity this is. We got to vlog this proper.
It was a right call.
Yeah.
So then I thought, I'll leave home at 7. Mate, I was out of the house at 4. Jake called me. He's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, oh, I think we're going to go to the Newcastle pub.
Yeah.
And then Rash will go to the Heidelberg one. So we went to the Limerick Arms. First of all, massive fucking shout out to the Newcastle fans. I think they're the biggest booters in the A-League.
Yeah, a bunch of legends, man.
I think they are, bro.
Well, yeah.
I think they are.
They're in my favourite tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I copped a lot of hate for my support of Heidelberg this week from the Newcastle fans, which makes me like the Newcastle fans more.
Yeah. I literally spoke to Luke, one of the heads of their active, saying, he goes, where's Rashid? I go, he's at Heidelberg.
Bro, Luke is world class. That guy is world class.
Hey, did he do this? Did you watch him do the halftime thing?
He sent it to me.
Okay, so he did do that?
He did the suit.
Okay, so we owe him a jumper.
We owe him merch.
Okay,
yes, he did say to get.
I did. I said, bro, if you do it, I'll give you. I was going to give him the jumper I was wearing.
Okay,
I'll get it. I'll get it to you, Luke.
Bro, the second me and Jake turned the corner, they started chanting "suited and booted," and I was like, I fucking love these guys. And then they almost embraced us like we were part of the fucking the fan group. Like the whole pub was packed. The usuals were all there, the diehards like Matt Vandenberg, Luke, a few of the other boys. I've completely forgotten their names. I'm so sorry.
They kept giving me the opening sentence, like to stand on a table and just start a chant.
Yeah.
Can I show you guys something from this clip,
multiple times.
Can I just show you guys from this clip? Do you realise, and this is, I do not want to encourage this, but as this video is playing through, the Newcastle fans, when they scored, which we'll get to, they had a bin moving around on the top of everyone's hands.
You know who did that?
Who?
Kev.
That's a subtle one. I don't think he caught it.
Did you catch it?
No.
Kev who?
Kev Denise.
What? No.
He hasn't caught it.
I don't get it, bro.
That's all right. It's all right. He
Sorry.
He used to throw bins
No,
around.
bro, a massive bin. They were carting it all across their hands like this.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. As long as it didn't hurt anyone, I'm for it.
Yeah, they were actually. You know what? They were really good on the March before they got to. So we were there for how long? Like an hour.
45.
Talking to everyone, getting to know everyone. There was already a contingent we knew from Unite round, and then we started the march. And mind you, I'm at the very front, and they're telling me like chants and shit. So I'm like embedded into freaking the Newcastle cauldron of fanfare. And then we're about 100 meters, no, not even, we're 50 meters from the Heidelberg pub.
Yeah, it's right there.
And they stop everyone. And I'll give Matt Vandenberg his flowers here. He said, everyone, we're about to walk past Heidelberg. They're an NPL team. Like, let's keep it very respectful. So they like made a point to like be really nice to them. And then we get to like Heidelberg point. I don't know if you'd arrived at this point, but all the Heidelberg were on the street, Newcastle were on the street, and they were just like a tennis match of chants.
Yeah, saw that.
It was really cool.
I think
good.
Just on that, the Newcastle fans they're different to some of the other A-League teams. I feel like
they're real fans.
Yeah, it's very like. Maybe it's because they're from such a chilled place, but they just have fun with their football club. They follow their football club. They have fun with it. They don't really cause too much trouble. And yeah, Matt was saying all week on Twitter, I think, something about how it's amazing that Heidelberg even got there. So massive respect to them. And yeah, it was completely fine. Like the fans were, and some people are going to be listening saying like, oh, what the fuck? Why weren't they giving it to each other? They sort of were, but it was very playful. It was very just like, it wasn't anything too like, nothing was, not once did it feel like, it's going to kick off here. Yeah. Because me and Jake were literally standing in the middle of the road. But yeah, the Heidelberg fans were awesome. They came out in numbers as well. And that march from the Newcastle fans, they all just kept together.
It was all time, bro.
Yeah, it was good.
It was all time. We crossed the road, like we were crossing roads together. We were like, people were walking around. It was like a sea of people.
Yep.
And yeah, full on march to the ground. But we lost you at the Heidelberg pub, which is probably your guys' transition to speak about that.
So, and again, like Jake said, we got to know so many of them at the pub. Just had some mad convos with them. A lot of Patronis there as well. So shout out the Newcastle fans. They had a flight at like 6 a.m. They're like, we're not fucking sleeping. And they would have went hard, especially because they won. They would have just drank, and went straight to the airport.
Well, a lot of them drove that the day before they arrived, like early hours of the morning to Sydney Airport, then flew up the same day.
Bro, some of them took that 12-hour bus.
Yeah, so they were traveling. So they were traveling all day of game for like 5-6 hours.
Jake was also on the table, shirtless, swinging his shirt around.
Oh yeah, where was that clip?
What?
Some of the clips, man. Some of the clips didn't make the thing,
bro. It's not a landscape.
I pretty much put on all the ones that you sent.
It's not a landscape. I've got it. I put that on the story.
Fuck, that would be the funniest clip, bro.
Far out.
But yeah, they're great. And you know what, guys? I know I'm just going to speak my mind here. There is a lot of football content creators, especially overseas, that just become fans of every club. And it's a little bit like people talk about Thogden and shit. It's like, he just goes to every club and he's a massive fan. We do that sometimes here. Like you've seen me in a Newcastle scarf, in an Avondale scarf, in a Heidelberg scarf. I think the difference here is our aim is to build up the game and, make it as big as we can. Whereas overseas, I feel like they don't really need the publicity. So being a supporter of every club is pretty pointless. But here, I definitely know some people are thinking like, oh, fuck, 1 week they're fans of this club and 1 week they're fans. It's not about that. It's more just about getting involved with the fans, speaking to them and joining in. Because if we didn't join in, we'd look like cocksuckers.
Well, the main thing that we are trying to also capture is the stories involved in each of the clubs and their fan groups.
Yeah.
That's what we always talk about. We're like, where's the story? Where's the little nuggets of people's own story,
People appreciate you embracing their club.
Yes.
When you dive into that culture. Hence, when I sing in the Newcastle chants or when you guys are putting on Heidelberg scarves, they fuck with it, you know.
But every time I see the Heidelberg fans, they say, "Oh, there's Avondale's not playing today. Why are you here?" It's funny.
Yeah. Watch the pod.
Why do they say
You know
that?
what I say back to them? Watch the fucking full pod, you dogs.
We've been bigging up Heidelberg for the last
Bro,
month. Damn it.
one fucking clip, man. And it was me that said it.
Yeah, and they always go to- and I cop it.
He copped shit.
What are you talking about? What are they
When
talking
Avondale beat
Well, bro,
Heidelberg.
we said Avondale was the best team.
I don't even want to fucking discuss
Yeah,
it
yeah,
because it'll bring back up the fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
People forget that we've actually
worries.
spoken about Heidelberg 10 times more.
Get to the Heidelberg pub again. They were awesome as well. Met a lot of fans there. I just, it still trips me out that like 50 plus year old men ask for photos. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's like our demographic is so wide. I've had like 4-year-olds ask for photos and then like 60-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like we pretty much cover all bases when it comes to the demographic.
You know what I think was pretty wholesome about the Heidelberg group was how many kids were there.
A lot of
It was
kids.
like families and stuff.
And someone did
really
say,
Well, because it's a junior club too, eh?
someone did say, I believe it was, whose dad was it at the press conference asking questions? He was with Leslie Otis. Costa's dad. Shout out him. He was saying that like these NPL clubs, it can't just be the old guys going and volunteering and going to every game and stuff. They have to pass that tradition on to the kids, which I think Heidelberg do really well, especially because there is sort of the Greek connection. The families have been in the club for generations, blah, 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 blah. Like a lot of kids, a lot of families there. They brought out great numbers. Their march was great as well. What else happened there at the Heidelberg? To be honest, man, we were saying I was a little bit overwhelmed that whole day.
Yeah, it was like a little bit of adrenaline constantly throughout the whole day.
I could tell his eyes were gone.
Yeah.
Like with
they were darting.
darting.
There was a lot going on, and every corner there was someone asking for a photo of a
He
video.
did say to me at one point, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah. I could tell because we were doing stuff, but like everyone was sidetracked because of like.
Yes, it did feel like we had to have, because we were also working. So it's like we're trying to capture video. We're also saying hello to people. So you're constantly trying to think of like, what's the next thing you got to be on to do?
Bro, at one point, I had 5 things to do
Yeah.
at the same time. I had to film on the camera, film on my phone, get Jake's jacket, have a convo with someone, and then take a photo with a kid. That was all like one.
I remember that moment, bro.
Yeah.
I remember that moment, bro, because I needed to go get a battery from the car, and you were like, "Wait, I need to." And I was like, "No, I need to go." And you're like, "No, I need to go." So then I just ran off.
Yeah, I knew. I'd called him like 4 times. I'm like, all right, we're losing track of the mission here. Because he always picks up his phone.
Because I was trying to like record, like get footage, but then you don't want to be like an asshole, because if someone's like wants to take a photo or have a chat, you want to actually give them the time of day, but then it's like I'm meant to be running off in the other direction.
Yeah, well, I go to actually. This is funny. I go to him, bro. What happened to you? Weren't you coming with me with Newcastle? Like, how'd you end up at the Heidelberg? He goes, "Oh, bro, you disappeared." I go, "Yeah, I marched with the whole Newcastle.
No.
With the 500 people."
I don't know. I don't think I said that. I think I said I had to go to Heidelberg because you weren't there yet.
You were.
I was there
I think
first.
you stopped there for some. Yeah, you said, "I'll just get it."
Yeah,
but I was like,
yeah.
"I'm there in a minute."
Oh,
Just get it. But it was fine
So
anyway.
were you there when the Newcastle fans are there? Did you see it?
Nah, he missed them.
just
He missed
after.
them.
Ah, that was so cool.
Yeah, he missed them. But both
then
sets of fans were awesome.
Yeah, we marched in with. We went in with the Heidelberg at the start.
Well, we just fucking walked in.
Yeah,
And then one of the FA dudes was like, "How'd you even get in?" I was like, "We just sort of walked in."
Yeah, I did the same.
yeah, did they just let us in?
Sort of.
That's
We went
a
to one
worry.
person and they said, "Oh, you speak to them," and then we speak to them.
That's a worry.
Actually, speaking of letting people,
How did the flares get in?
Yeah.
Which was not us, by the way.
have you seen that video of the security guy tapping people down? He's like, you know that one?
Yeah,
It's like, but speaking of letting people in, for those who don't know, quite a big UK rapper was in Melbourne this week, M Huncho, and a few of his boys came to play five-a-side with me and my friends on Tuesday night. Met a few of them, whatever. During the week, I got a message saying that him and his guys are keen to come to the final. I said, "Oh, that's a mad look. Like, big UK rapper at the Oz Cup final, blah, blah, blah." The issue is that M Huncho wears a mask and he never takes it off. So it was just funny. Like, I wish I could post the screenshot of me talking to someone at the FA about like, hey, can we get some tickets for this guy? But yeah, I've got to tell you something. Yeah, he actually wears a mask that he never takes off. Right. And then they were like, what? Why? And I was like, long story, but you know. And then it was trying to liaise. They were looking at his Instagram page. They're like, oh, it might cause trouble, blah, blah, blah. It wouldn't have. It would have been completely fine. But that was a little funny.
I'm still I'm comfortable with that decision.
Yeah, I get it.
Understandable.
Like you're a grown man, wearing a mask in a stadium
I
for
get
10,000 people.
Well, like if you wanted to come to my birthday party and you wanted to wear a mask, I'd tell you no.
Yeah, like
unless it was a masquerade.
Like it's pretty. Yeah. Like kids wear masks, bro.
Oh, Jake. I like
That's
it,
not what
Joke.
I mean. I just mean like let people see your face.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
There is a reason that he wears it.
And his reason.
What's the reason?
I tell you what, and I never thought there would be. The reason is completely valid.
Yeah. Oh,
but still,
what is the reason?
The next, sorry,
the reason is, from my understanding, is that he's a Muslim, and he doesn't want his face known because when music is done and stuff, and he wants to return to that, like he can just go on about his life. No one will pester him in the streets. No one will like.
Okay, but that's fine, right?
Yeah,
but then he can come to the game and not promote it as being he's at the game and on Instagram.
But it's like if you see like 7 guys in like some nice drip and some shit, like you're gonna be like, there's one guy that has the same body shape, and
but it's also not a ground where you get like a private area too.
Yeah, I said that.
It's like your GA wherever you are.
I said it's not a bougie venue. Anyway, so we get into the stadium again. Rash was with the Heidelberg fans for most of the game, if not all the game. Me and Jake were on the Newcastle side trying to get both sets of fans. Before you know it, oh man, the love on the walk in was fucked.
Yeah, man.
It was on some of the vlog.
A little bit of it. That was 5% of it.
Yeah, like it was fucking outrageous. So shout out everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming up and saying hello and showing love.
Thank you, everyone.
We love that.
Appreciate it.
So the game kicks off, unless there was anything before the game. Nah, I don't think there was.
No, man. Just
game
breathing.
kicks off, and it was sort of it was a decent start from both sides. Both sides were attacking, and then this shocked me. I didn't think Heidelberg would score first, but Rash captured the best fucking footage of the goal.
What an angle, right in front of the captain as well.
Yeah, so it was the captain's assist, right?
Yeah.
So he headed it back in play, and then the best centre back in the world, Lethlean.
Give him a shout out again, bro.
He's good, man.
He scored his first goal in the final.
And it seems to be that if a player gets semi-knocked out towards, like at some point in the game and they have to get their head wrapped, they end up playing well.
Oh, superpower.
True?
Terry Butcher vibes.
Yeah, many, bro. Lawrence Thomas.
Bro, yes.
Yeah.
They turn into Superman.
What's his bloody name from Melbourne City? Lecky?
Yeah.
Bro, it happens every time.
Yeah, they go man of the match almost, don't they?
Actually, that's a thing. When players get their head wrapped, they fucking play better.
Yeah.
They do, bro. Maybe it knocks out like some part of their the nervous side of the brain turns off or something.
Well, usually if you've got something like that, there's a high chance you're concussed.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's good for you.
True,
No,
bro.
I shouldn't go that far.
Why's your head wrapped? Because it's cut open. Anyway, that happens through a knock and the head's sensitive, so it's probably concussion.
I do, want to shout out the 2 centre-backs from Heidelberg.
Thank
man.
you, bro.
They were amazing. And
Collins
bro,
and Lethlean, bro.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? I actually have a decent amount of footage of them putting in challenges, winning second balls, stuff like that. Their ratings for how they played through that game were one of the lowest in both teams. What the hell?
No, disagree.
They were unbelievable, man.
Yeah,
they were so good.
I was behind them for the whole first half, watching them defend. And look, outside of the last 10 minutes, tell me which one the A-League team was.
Yeah.
Like, do you know, honestly, bro.
No, I would disagree with that. I think like Heidelberg were great, and obviously the first few minutes they were fantastic.
But was
and
it
then
obvious?
Once they scored, after they scored, and we actually spoke to a player from Heidelberg before the game, and he said, I don't know why we have this tendency after we score, we're a pressing team, but after we score, we drop off. And they did that. I thought that was, I think that's, you're asking for trouble if you do that.
Yeah, but Heidelberg,
they allowed them to play too much for me.
Yeah, but every game I've watched Heidelberg play, they've never been the more dominant team with the ball. That's kind of what's been special about them in a way. So it's not abnormal.
Yeah. Okay.
I
but if
felt-
that's not your style, if your style is a pressing team and you're doing it out of fear,
But pressing
you're
is when
dropping
you don't have the ball too. So like a lot of the time they, is that your point? They don't.
off. A high pressing team though. A high.
Oh,
pressing
you're
team.
saying they dropped off?
Yeah, they definitely dropped off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is they said to us before the game that they have this tendency, they're a high pressing team, and after they get a goal, they drop off. And yes, it works at some, maybe it will work for 50 minutes, 60
Yeah,
minutes,
you
80
shouldn't have
minutes,
done it
but
that
you can get punished.
They
and
did
that's
that
what
against Auckland a bit as well. And then, yeah, you're right. I was impressed by Newcastle. I still think, man, I got to give, before we get into Newcastle, I just want to give Heidelberg their flowers. Like, unbelievable what they did representing the NPL. The way they played in the final, I thought was exceptional, because whether people disregard them as a genuine chance to win it or not, they had a chance. They had chances. So they played a great game. But Newcastle, I think Newcastle, to me, honestly, the biggest difference was they just had way more depth.
Yeah. And they played a balanced game of football. They got lucky though. Heidelberg were unlucky. They had a pen shout, which in my opinion was a pen.
Was this the first few
goal.
minutes?
Yeah, before the
Yeah,
goal.
bro, was that not a pen?
And I've got a perfect angle of that video that's on the YouTube vlog.
Right. Let me get to this. First thing as well, I don't know why I've just remembered this. You know who fucking went crazy with a headband? Chiellini. He went crazy with a headband.
What a fucking...
He was like the
Have you
headband.
been Googling
Yeah, what the
footballers with their head bandaged?
Well, I
playing
don't give a
game-
fuck about
good-
the Oz
good
Cup
football?
final, bro. It's Chiellini.
I don't remember that game.
John Terry probably as
John
well.
Terry, Gary Cahill. Few things on what you guys said about the game in my footballing analytical take. It was a decent start, and then I remember saying to Jake, there was like a 20-minute lull.
It would 45 minutes,
Maybe,
bro.
yeah.
The whole second half was...
Second half
to be like...
Yeah.
And again,
Bland.
Jerome mentioned this to me, and it's true. Bro, standing where we were standing, I couldn't read the game.
So hard.
I can't read the game
It's
at that
so
level.
hard.
Bro.
Yeah, from the end, huh? Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, if I'm a
difficult.
coach, I'm sitting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the
Holy
end,
shit.
No,
bro.
but you weren't on the. I think from the side you can see much more than the end. The
Yeah,
end's
probably.
fucked.
Yeah, bro. Like, I couldn't tell if Newcastle were popping the ball around to
Yeah.
and destroing Heidelberg. Or if Heidelberg are like
Actually,
in the
my,
game.
my whole analysis is based off not being able to see the game
So
properly.
yeah, actually, we should have put a caveat
I
at the
actually
start.
don't know if Heidelberg dropped off or not.
he just guessed.
Yeah, he's just going off what Lesio just told us at the press conference.
I think they dropped off or something. But yeah, like we were like maybe 15 meters away from the corner flag in the corner on ground level. Like it was impossible to see shape and sort of transitions and stuff because it was we just didn't have a good vantage point.
We had a good vantage point of all the defensive and 1v1 battles, but
So-
no general play.
And in the second, so yes, there has been a lot, and again, it's always going to happen in a big game. There's been a lot of people, Heidelberg fans and just people that wanted Heidelberg to win, that have said the refereeing was really poor in their opinion. They were saying that Heidelberg got robbed. Look, I think robbed is harsh.
Yes.
They were saying Heidelberg should have had 2 penalties. One definitely could have been a penalty, the first one.
Yeah.
The second one, I don't think that's a pen.
I didn't see the second one, but
don't-
someone
I didn't
else
see the
mentioned
second
it
one
to
either.
me.
I didn't think the second one.
But also, like, I agree that there was maybe some contentious decisions. I do think the first one, in my opinion, was a pen, but it's a stretch to say robbed because it's like you have 90 minutes or even more than that, 120 minutes of football to win a game. It's
they
not
weren't robbed,
decided in that
don't
moment.
think
The
they-
first 5 minutes missing a pen. for
Yokokawa
example.
had like 2 1-on-1s. They
Yeah.
had chances.
Okay.
bro.
Yeah, they
On
had
that.
chances as well. They had chances as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There was at least 4 or 5 times down the left wing where we were in the second half where Heidelberg just made the wrong decision in the final third.
Hence my point around which one was the A-League team for a period of time, because Heidelberg
they
had
were
the
getting
run of
in.
it at one point.
They were getting in. I think it was Chokdow and Yokokawa. There was a few times where they had taken the ball sort of to the byline, but the cutback or the final pass was not good enough. And then that one chance that Yokokawa had, he tried to do the right thing. He tried to clip it in the air and put a bit of spin on it so it ends up in like the far post. But if you actually watch the highlights back, the ball just stays flat and it ends up going straight out. But I saw what he tried to. It was the right decision. He just executed it wrong. But Heidelberg had their chances.
They did.
I don't think it was a game of like, oh, they were the only chances we had, the Pens, and we were robbed. They had their chances. Also, I love him, but there was a shout for a left lean handball in the box.
Well, no, that's what I was going to say. Newcastle had he handballed it.
Yeah.
It's just whether the hand was next to his body or not.
Yes.
Then
it was clear as day.
Bro, the Heidelberg red card. What happened there, bro? Because that was a straight red.
He came straight on that. Stamatopoulos.
Yeah. So was that a red in your opinions or what? Because
I can't remember how it happened. I've got it on my.
Because bro, Grozos gets a red card, and then it's like, okay, now it's on. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
Newcastle
to the end of the game
got lucky with that actually because
then
Heidelberg should have capitalised on that red.
Yes,
Bro,
bro.
10 seconds was this time between.
Yeah, and they had 10 minutes to go to play against 10.
Yeah.
Oh man. But Heidelberg could have clinched it, man. I do want to give a shout out to, the two centre backs, Lesiotis, bro. Immense, man. Immense, bro.
Yeah.
I know Jerome said he could play A-League before, but just based off that, that's pretty much. I think I've seen him play twice now. Only he's a good player, man.
Yeah,
he's a good player, and he dominated that game. He's everywhere.
I put him above the. I'd put him in Newcastle's midfield in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
bro, his athleticism.
Yeah,
he runs the same. He can run all day. Yeah. Every time you watch him, he's got boundy feet and he's quick across the ground. Technically, he's very good. He makes good decisions on the ball. Barely loses it.
Simple, yeah.
And then, excuse my language, but he's got cunt in him too.
Yeah,
he hits people, bro. He gets fight. And what I like about him as well, he played on a yellow card for 105 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think by no means did any team dominate, I would say. Maybe there were periods, but I don't think you could look at it and think, oh my God, there was a massive gulf in quality. But a lot of people are speaking about the Heidelberg decision. Yeah, they definitely should have had one pen. And some of the free kicks and stuff were a bit iffy. I agree with that. But at the same time, Newcastle could have had more goals, man. Remember that one where he toe poked it and it just went wide of the post? This one? You guys will, I'll show you in a sec, right? Actually, hold on. I'm just showing the boys this particular one here where Newcastle get in behind. My boy Cicluna, there he is. Nice ball through.
Oh yeah,
that could have been another goal as well.
Oh yeah, and what I do want to say, bro, and I got a great angle of video for this. Fryer, that goal was out of nothing.
Can we break down Newcastle because we've spoken about?
Bro.
I think Newcastle deserve a lot of flowers too because, bro, honestly, Heidelberg probably have more experience in their team. Like Newcastle, we saw them the day before. They are babyface. They were also missing. Badalato and
what do they say the average
Eli
age
Adams.
was like 22 or something?
Yeah, 22, like just under 23. But Badalato and Eli Adams, who were two of their best players, weren't available. They played a 17-year-old as their number 10 in the game, and then all the players they brought on were young. So to forget the game itself against Heidelberg, to win the cup with that squad is a phenomenal effort.
Yeah.
I said Stamatopoulos before. It was Apostolopoulos that got the red card. But Max Bergers, new lease of life.
Oh, bro, he was good as well.
He got the goal, first goal for them.
He was dangerous, man. He unlocks things for them.
Yep.
That without him, they're a bit short back and sides. Yep. But he unlocks things for them.
30, bro?
He's 30, yeah.
Yeah, see,
after being frozen out at Sydney.
That's why he's good for that team, just to give them that little bit of experience.
Oscar Fryer had the best goal of the night by far.
Oh. Bro, it was ridiculous. I don't even know why I was recording because there was no danger.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was probably just because it came to you in front, bro. That was like prem.
Yeah,
the way he hit that.
Yeah, no keepers getting that. And speaking of keepers, Souza did play very well. The Heidelberg keeper, there was a few where he's kept them in the game, and he's always been like that. So shout out to him. Just on the Newcastle side of things, one guy I was really impressed with was Natta at the back.
Yeah, me too.
He was sweeping up everything.
Yeah, I thought he played really well. He plays because Shusna is left-footed.
Yeah.
He's left-footed as well, but plays on the right side.
As well, Ben Gibson, the young'un with the goal.
Yeah, congrats, mate.
Well done. Who was
Dobson, I believe
the
his
guy?
name
I'll
was.
tell you who's going to be a player, bro. A serious player who caught my eye in the first half, and I just couldn't take my eyes off him. And it's funny because a Jets owner told me the day before he walked past and shook our hands.
Bergers?
I'll tell you.
Or Dobson?
I'll tell you right now. Yeah. No. Wait, is it?
That can't be a name you forget. Bertoncello.
He's
Nunes?
no number 20. Where is it, bro?
Number 24 is Nunes. Number 28 is Dobson.
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 Dobson is a baller, bro. 28.
Yeah.
He moves so nice, man. I watched him get the ball. Two players were either side of him, and he passed him, and he went square.
Oh, I know what.
And then he just dipped his shoulder and just left to him. And I'm like, that's a proper 10 move. Like, he just caressed him to think he was going to go back and then dipped and went forward. And I'm like, he's 17, bro.
You know what the difference was for me?
I know who you're talking about.
That last goal, that through ball, the touch in the tight space, and then the finish, that's the difference.
But it's, bro, yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's singular moments.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
But it's a final. That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also it's only one or two individuals as well. It's not every player.
No.
Like when Jake's saying, and I kind of agree with it, I know I kind of disagreed before, but I do slightly agree. It's like, which was the A-League team? Because you definitely, Heidelberg didn't look out of place.
You know, when I say that as well, I'm coming from the lens of like, you've brought a mate over from Europe and he's come to his first game and you haven't told him who the pro team is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not glaringly obvious.
Yeah.
That's the lens I'm coming from. Newcastle probably across the stretch had a touch more quality by our eye because we
Just
could
because of
see
possession,
it.
let's say.
Yeah,
Really.
spot on.
I for me it was the clinical nature of Newcastle, and they even went a goal down, and it didn't look like, oh my god, we're fucked here. It was just like, let's just get on with it. And I think they showed. I said 2-1. Ends up being 3-1. I just think the quality that they had was, you could see it. But again, wasn't glaringly obvious who the higher ranked per se team was.
What were our score predictions?
I said 2-1 Heidelberg.
I said 3-0 Newcastle.
Yeah, I said 2-1 Newcastle. So
We were close.
yeah, we're all close. but-
Heidelberg were robbed.
Hey, so funny enough, Heidelberg on their night out, I'm pretty sure they must have gone to the same place as Newcastle. They got when you get a bottle and they come out with the signs, the girls, on their sign it said, HUFC Heidelberg United were robbed. It lit up and all the players they're going.
Yeah, but regardless, done amazing, Heidelberg. Well done.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I just think when you think of the main difference in the game as well, like the critical moment was when Newcastle made all their subs and Heidelberg made all their subs. No disrespect to Heidelberg players, Newcastle's level didn't drop off.
Yeah.
Heidelberg's did. And those players, Fryer, the other guy who came on and scored, that's just instant quality.
Yeah,
That was just the difference over the 120.
they brought on 2 subs that scored, right?
Yeah.
So-
the quality didn't drop. It increased.
They
is
call
what-
him Flying Fryer. Shout out Reegs at Newcastle. They just they're awesome.
Dude, it's a massive achievement for that club considering some of the turmoil that's been in with, like the new ownerships had to come in. They haven't won anything for a while. They've lost a lot of the bandwagon fans. Now they're back in Asia with a very youthful team.
Bro, they're young as fuck.
How do you guys see them going in the A-League based off that performance?
I reckon that they can. You know why I'm
Mid-table.
Yeah, and you know why I'm sort of confident of that? Because Mark Milligan has shown nothing but fucking greatness leading up to this coming A-League season. Like, they just went under the radar. They went under the radar, and then before you know it, they're in the fucking Oz Cup final and they win it. And now I think they can make the top 6. They won't finish in the top 4, but I think they can make the top 6.
And I'd almost think for him as well, and he probably wouldn't agree with this, but winning a trophy before the start of the season, having that kind of weight off your shoulders, like at least we've done something this season, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
That'll give him more confidence going into the season.
Yeah, but he won't.
And more, less stress in the tumultuous periods as well.
I'd be lying if I said I'm not concerned for them though, come the season.
I think they're missing one or two key older players.
Badallato and Adams are probably them, but as soon as they lose a few key players,
they are missing maybe one or two key players.
Their spine is young.
Yeah. But you never know. You never know. A young team can
they can do it, but like when I look around the league, man, they're gonna have to really be coached well and be on a flying.
Nico,
start.
what time are we at, man? Okay, beautiful. Just last thing on the Oz Cup final, which I thought was one of the best stats I've seen in a while. This is from Heidelberg United Alexander FC Facebook page. Last night was a historic night for the club and football. 506,000 TV viewers. Put that into perspective when last year's Oz Cup final had 53,000 only. Don't let this opportunity slip. Australian Championship is a wake-up call to all fans. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, I wonder.
They had a fucking 450,000 person jump from one year to the next. Yeah. All because of suited and booted.
Yeah, we done amazing.
Can everyone just pan down their camera?
Yeah.
And just the correlation there is frighteningly
Sponsors. Nah, fucking around. But
Ben Collins sent me that, the captain of Heidelberg last night sent me that and said gave us lovely words. So shout out Ben Collins. He didn't need to do that, but that was that was we'd already had a convo and then it stopped and then he went out of his way to send that and saying you guys
jokes aside. I think the work that has been done by the clubs, the FA, and the fans for the past year, especially around the NPL, you're starting to see the fruits of it now, especially with the Oz Championship coming through. They're the key elements that have made, I guess, or sort of attracted more eyes, and you have a spike like that in viewership, which is insane. And it's crazy because I'm pretty sure last year's final might have had 13,000 there.
Yeah, I'm going to go the opposite though, bro. I think it's the players and coaches. I think the NPL's gotten better. That's why there's got more interest.
I don't want to actually.
I think the federations haven't done fuck all.
Let me cut you off. I don't want to do opposite. I agree with that as well.
Yeah,
the players and the NPL level has risen.
The NPL
I don't think anyone else can be there to attest it other than the people filming it. But it's the product has gotten better, so they deserve all the credit. I don't think what have the federations done to make it better?
Well, they've brought in a second division.
That's different.
Yeah, but I think
that's Football Australia. Football Australia I'm not talking about. I'm talking for instance, Football Victoria.
Oh, I'm talking about Football Australia.
Like NPL, the NPL.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Football Australia.
Oh, football.
Like with how they've.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about Football Australia.
Yeah. Bro, the Australia Cup's a great case in point.
Australia Cup.
The coverage that was done on that this year versus maybe over the last 5. Like, man, we did the round of 32 draw, and then every game there was people at.
Yep.
Clipping the highlights.
Yeah, I want to make it clear. I'm talking about Football Australia.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that.
Hey, is everyone else feeling some momentum,
bro,
of football in this country?
I don't want to get too excited.
Nah, come on, bro.
I'm not
excited,
kidding,
but I'm just saying, like, are you not feeling momentum, bro?
Can I just hype that up even more? Oz Championship starts in 4 days' time. Champions League setup. We're talking about, we've just come from 2 games involving NPL teams. The last 2 games we've been at involving NPL teams has had an accumulation of 20,000 in the crowd.
Yeah.
These first rounds, because it's Champions League format, so it's like knockout. First game's fucking killer. Like, so important, bro, for that. So you need to win this straight away. So there's going to be like great matches to watch.
The first round is so important, and this is like I guess I'm not the guy to fucking tell yous, but it's a message to the fans and to the players to fucking turn up for that first round, because he's going to set a precedent for the rest of the tournament. And the casual eyes, if they see how lit the shit can be in the first round, they will continue to watch it to see what happens. but everyone's got to turn up.
Yeah,
man.
let's drive this shit up, man.
I'm calling out Bayswater. I'm calling
drive
out
this
Metro
shit up,
Stars. Marconi, you need to be the powerhouse that you have been. Like these teams, because I know probably 80, no, all the Victorian teams, the crowds are going to be there, bro.
Yeah,
they're already booking
can I say
away
this
tickets.
specifically to all NPL, state league, whatever, Metro, whatever level you're at.
Churches.
If you ever felt like there was something that you could do to help Australian football, start to participate throughout this Australian Championship run leading into the A-League season.
Yeah, get off Twitter and go to the fucking
Because
games.
if you can get to the games, that is 1%. You go on there's 1% of help, but that's going to actually drive this momentum forward.
Yeah.
It does, because if you have a good time there and then you bring your cousin that maybe, is not all there, then he's going to come to the game as well and have a good time. Like,
Yeah.
that's how things sort of evolve.
And I promise you have a good time.
Yeah, let's just give if you're in Melbourne this weekend,
South.
I would either go to South or Preston, the Friday or Saturday game. Obviously Bayswater. If you're in Sydney, who do you go watch? You go watch Sydney United this week.
Yeah. Bro, Preston are humming. They're ready. After what they said, like they're full raring to go. After that night that we were there, just the talk around the club and stuff, like they're fucking they're ready to go. Man.
Preston had a 2-week camp in Macedonia.
Yeah. Oh, for another funny thing that we forgot to mention, I don't know why this came up now. Some people said it on Twitter, but we heard it from Max. The Heidelberg boys sold their Bali trip to Avondale.
Yeah.
Which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, because
I've never heard of that in my life. Like, imagine Chelsea.
And that they negotiated their villa down from 9,000 to 6,000.
Yeah. Negotiating villas. Now, you guys on Wednesday night, was it?
What?
PFA, or was that Tuesday night?
That was Wednesday night.
Wednesday night was.
night.
Yep.
Wednesday night, the A-League's PFA Team of the Decade, so from 2015 to 2025 is in. I'm going to run through the starting lineup for you guys. First of all, the referee is Alex King.
Well done, Kingy.
Obviously. Coach, Bimby, Steve Corica.
Yeah, Steve Corica. What was
Yep.
his achievements in that period? Sydney
leagues.
FC, couple leagues,
Couple leagues. So at the back, we got Danny Vukovic in goals, right back Buster, Ryan Grant, centre back Alex Wilkinson, paired with someone I went to school with, a good man, Curtis Good.
Did you say which decade this is, just to be clear?
2015 and 2025.
Okay, cool. Just so people are clear.
Scott Jamison at left back, and then the midfield three, hard to argue this, Castro, Luke Bratton, and Milos Ninkovic. And the front three, pretty hard to argue as well, Craig Goodwin, Jamie McLaren, Costa Barbarousis. On the bench, we have Bess Aparisha, Bruno, Isais, Caceres, Topper Stanley, Aziz Bayic, and Jamie Young. So a few podcast guests in this team. Let me actually count. One,
Who did you say centre forward was, sorry?
Jamie McLaren.
Yeah.
Old time. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those have been on the pod. Let's get the rest.
Shout out to Besha Barisha for making his second team of the decade.
Damn.
Is he the only one that
That's
doubled
insane.
in?
I think so.
Is he the only one that doubled in?
It's pretty hard to double in, bro.
I know it is, but I'm just saying.
2005
there's a lot of players that have played
2015.
across.
I'll
Like
ask,
Bratty wasn't in the first one? No, probably not.
Bratsy probably, he played.
I'll ask you boys just for a bit of fun. Front three, Goodwin, McLaren, Barbarousis. Would you swap any of them for Berisha or Fornaroli?
No.
But what are you talking about in like that decade? No.
No?
Not in that decade, no.
Okay.
Like I couldn't argue with that pick.
Okay.
But like
those
that
picks.
decade is the whole career of all of them, practically.
Well, like Bruno Fornaroli.
It was, around the time,
14.
2015 he came.
I don't know.
No.
So no?
I'm just
We're just
including
playing a game.
stats.
So
No.
yes or no?
Absolutely. No.
Okay. Midfield three, Diego Castro, Luke Bratton, Ninkovic. And the other options there were Isais or Caceres.
I would have had Isais
For who?
Bratton. I might be biased, but like when it comes to like Bratzy's a great player actually, and Bratsy probably deserved it because he was at Sydney FC when they won all those trophies. But if I'm just going off player versus player and quality, you say it's just like it's not even close, bro.
Would you have Vukovic over Jamie Young?
Opinion.
Well, Captain Espanyol in La Liga.
Vukovic over Jamie Young or no?
Booker was keeper of Sydney through those wins. So.
And the back four, Jamison, Good, Wilkinson, Grant. And on the bench, you've got Topper, Stanley and Bajic.
The only one which I thought was a bit stiff to not even get a mention was, again, this may sound biased, but was Michael Zulo. Just because he played in all those championships.
Oh, true. Because
he was a left back and he did really well.
And then he was at Adelaide.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, he won. I don't think he was at Adelaide for the win.
Was he at Brisbane?
Yeah, well, it doesn't count in this decade though. They didn't win, did they? He was the only
Jason.
one that maybe like. And I'm not saying individual performances he was better than Jamo, but fuck, if you win 3 championships and you're like key to start every game like Ryan Grant didn't get a mention.
Who do you guys think was left out? Is there anyone that
I mean, Jason Guerrio's like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly now he's in the Socceroos in the last few years, how good he's been. And he's been consistent for so long.
Yep.
He's won things.
Yep.
It's weird to not get a mention, but again, like Ryan Grant's been...
They had to bias it a little bit to winning, I think. Because when you look at it, it was practically the keeper, two out of the 4 back 4, the holding mid... or the holding mid and the number 10 from all that three-peat.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
I just want to see what Twitter is saying, if they've left anyone out.
It's obviously it's something that like naturally when you're outside of it and you don't go to that event, you probably just don't think about it a great deal. But being there and understanding it more like that, it is such a massive achievement because all of it is voted by your peers. So I was sitting next to Jamie McLaren's family. And they're like, fuck, this is like, it's amazing. I go, no, this is fucking big, man. Like, that's a 10-year vote of the highest league in this country coming from the other players. That's almost like as good as reward as you can get.
I think it's, I think it's the best.
The highest
like
accolade.
for the other players to say that you are the best.
Yeah.
I think that holds the most weight.
Yeah, bro. Massive.
Someone said the 2005 to 2015 team would spank this team silly.
2000, what? The first one, the first decade?
Yeah.
Who's that? That's like...
Do you want me to read it out?
Muskie.
Archie, Muskie.
I'll read it out.
Millsy. Broich.
Yeah, that team is Eugene Galekovic, Casio, Muscat, Zveinsvikes, Franjic, Matt Mackay, Carlos Hernandez, Broich, Archie Thompson, Bessart, and Shane Smeltz.
Strong, man.
Yeah.
And on the bench,
Very
Michael
strong.
Theo, Adama Traore, Milligan, Steve Corica, and Del Piero.
Yeah, look, that'd be pretty, you never know, man.
It's very strong.
It'd be close, but yeah, I like that team sheet. Jesus. That's amazing. Del Piero's on the bench after like 2 seasons. It's crazy.
But you know what? And Bo from the PFA mentioned this. Like this decade has gone through all these trials and tribulations of the challenges that, I mean, obviously the first decade wasn't just plain sailing, but this has been a rough decade.
COVID.
And COVID and financial issues and all broadcasting issues, everything like that. And to come out the side with that squad, man, let's give credit where credit's due.
That's actually a really good
outcome.
5 to 15 was A-League's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all peak.
Yeah, it was all peak, and then, it's tough. It's funny that Steve Corica was in the team of last decade, and now the coach of this one, which is interesting. Cool. They forgot... who have they forgotten? I can't even think at this point, to be honest. Oh, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anyone. The only one that popped in my head was Zulo. But then again, you got Bajic, Socceroo, and Jamo in there.
No Diamante.
Who's
shout.
other midfielders? Oh, Diamante, but not enough years, maybe.
Yeah, but then
won a
again,
league,
Del Piero was in of 2 years.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like they will put a name like that in because it's Del Piero. you
Yeah.
know? And obviously he was amazing, but
No, he was all right.
Also, why didn't Del Piero get a Beckham deal when he came to the A-League? Like 10% ownership of a future franchise or something.
someone said that to us the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, it was me.
He could have bought Western
It
United.
was me.
No, it wasn't you. Someone said it to us.
No, it was me.
How could you say it to us?
Because I've said it for like, who were we talking to? I thought that was my. No one's ever said that to me.
Oh, maybe they just said it to me.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Put your headphones on.
Oh,
Before we get to this,
have you vetted these?
no.
What is this?
Before we get to this, I
Before-
just want to give a massive shout out to Chelsea Football Club. What a fucking win. Oh, I haven't had adrenaline run through my body like that in years. Oh, my God.
Hey, bro, what time are we at? Okay.
Esteval, 18-year-old, scoring the winner in the 96 minutes. We had Virgil van Dijk shaking his ass for Caicedo at the bridge. Oh, my God.
Can I just say,
love
before we
Chelsea.
jump into these voice clips, the under-20s Australia team.
I like how you just haven't acknowledged anything you said about Chelsea, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Well
good
done.
on you, bro. We beat you 2-0 a few weeks ago. You never mentioned it.
Congratulations.
Yous can't suck.
Oh, we still beat us.
Well, fuck you.
Hey, listen to this, right? The under-20s World Cup. Have you seen the
They're
tables?
knocked out.
Yeah, I know. But have you seen the groups, bro?
The other
Group
groups?
A, yeah. Group A. This kind of makes sense. Japan top, Chile, Egypt, New Zealand. Group B, Ukraine, Paraguay, South Korea, Panama.
Nice.
Group C, Morocco, Mexico, Spain, Brazil.
Whoa.
crazy?
Morocco.
Group D, Argentina, Italy, Australia, Cuba. By the way, I'm ordering them obviously first, second, third, fourth. Group E, USA, South Africa, France, New Caledonia. And then the last group
Wait,
F,
why are these
Colombia,
crazy to you?
Nigeria, Nigeria,
all the-
Saudi
all the
Arabia. What do you mean?
big- all the
Brazil,
big nations at the bottom.
fourth, Spain
Oh,
is
you're doing it
third.
in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you didn't get that.
Yeah, so the Morocco one does not shock me because
Really?
they're fucking unreal under
Bro,
20s.
That's incredible, man.
They smoked the Olympics.
France, Spain, Brazil to not be in the top three is
France-
unheard of, bro.
Yeah, bro. USA and South Africa
Because
above
of my
France.
point last week, all the best players are in the men's team because football is becoming younger.
Yeah, which it's interesting you say that because I wasn't sure if that's widespread across all the teams, but like for instance, Argentina, the guy up front, like Adam Peacock was talking about it, plays for Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, they were scary.
Their
I watched
their team has a
highlights.
combined senior level appearances of like 500.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
That makes sense.
Australia's just like 200, which is very interesting. And they're playing at like Bayer Leverkusen. The other one was playing at another massive team.
Wait, so you're telling me that Battleado missed out on winning silverware for the...
Well, you don't have a choice.
Do you?
You jeopardize if you blaze Newcastle, if you blitz it at Newcastle, then you jeopardize Popper calling you if you don't.
And if you blaze up,
And if you blaze up around Popper, he's going to be pissed.
he won't
Hey,
make the
low key,
squad.
bro, were you smelling some blaze up around the ground at Lakeside?
People were blazing hard.
Oh, I
Bro, I was
wasn't.
smelling that Zaza, man.
Maybe there was a smoke bombs, bro.
No, it wasn't. It was fucking
gender
it was
reveals,
gas.
bro.
It was straight up Jamaica Kingston vibes,
Maybe
man.
someone's having a Jamaican child.
Anyway. And it's time for...
Oh, before we... Sorry, I'm sorry, Jakey.
Go, bro.
Just before we forget. Want to give a massive shout out to Armadura, our sponsors, our fantastic sponsors over at Armadura. You see some of the sample merch me and Jakey got made up. The real merch is coming ASAP. Rush is in one of the Brunswick City quarter zips. It's fantastic gear on field, off field. If your club is swagless and in need of some clean gear for the next season, look no further than Armadura. They will sort you out ASAP.
Hey, for all those people in the NPL listening to us when we talk about Armadura, these aren't just our partners. Like we have vetted the whole network of competition in this space. And genuinely, these guys have the best gear, the best attention to detail, the best care for it, the least concern about taking people's money, and like making a club heritage type jersey that satisfies the under sevens all the way to the senior men's and women's. So get around them because we did our diligence on this and we're very, very happy that we partner with them.
Not only NPL clubs as well, all state league clubs, they will cater to any of your needs. And there's already a few clubs that have hit us saying they're interested, so that is good to hear. But yeah, they will literally sort you out for any piece of football-related gear, club wear that you'll need. And get onto it soon because it'll come around quick.
Link in the description below
Yes.
for them to follow through.
Yes.
Yep. Go there now.
Go there now. Now it's time for
Amateur agents.
You're getting better at that.
sponsored by.
I purposely put a bad voice on no one
Thank you.
this week.
Oh, this is from our good friend Skogenio.
Do you know who Skojo is? Can we give...
I know.
So,
I've heard these before.
okay,
but
so he obviously is a follower that has been like messaging. He was in episode 1 of Football Superstar.
Yes.
On trial. Like, full getting interviewed. And Jerome's like, is that Skojo? That's Skojo. Yeah.
This is from Skogenio.
Was just in Newcastle when I saw Lockie Rose drinking Milo out of the Australia Cup, and I couldn't help but think to myself, Victorians just don't get football.
What the fuck?
Milo out of the Australian Cup.
Speaking of Lockie Rose, did you see them absolutely drown Mark Milligan and shit in beer at the press conference?
No.
And then they fucked up Joey Lynch's phone.
Oh, well, that's rookie
really?
by them.
Yeah, Joey Lynch got a message on his phone saying water damage or something. But it
Oh,
was
is that why he didn't reply to Jake? Bro, hey, is Milo, bro?
Is
Is
awesome.
that the greatest drink ever? Big M.
Wait, what?
Big M top.
Big M hits the
Second
stomach
Milo.
different though now, man. Now I'm a bit older. I feel-
really?
oh, yeah. I
Hey,
feel.
Big M.
I love
Straight
that.
clogged toilet, Bunnings.
Just like straight, like lives in your stomach. Bro.
Bring out a lactose-free Big M. Like, stop. Just drop your pride. Dare has it.
I don't think it's part of their branding.
I
think they
remember-
want, like, concrete individuals. you
They
know?
do. They want tradies.
Bro, I remember at like primary school camp, like when they used to do this thing, supper or whatever, and they used to give you a hot Milo.
You got a boarding school?
Bro, man, I used to think that shit was like holy water, bro.
Bro,
Mother's
if,
milk.
If you've never been given a hot Milo, bro, no one loves
a
it.
hot Milo when you're dying of starvation, dare I say, might cure everything in your body.
But
I completely disagree.
Computers.
Jake, that shit that
I
they
need
were
a hot Milo, bro.
that shit that they were giving us at school camp was fucking dog's water.
What school did you go to, bro?
Dogs, what?
And you guys didn't go to the same school, so why are you yelling at him?
He's telling me that.
Because he said it's God water.
But you
What,
didn't
so
get the same drink.
Did you get the hot Milo?
Bro, the hot Milo at school camp. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, I don't know where I went, but mine had that film of shit you get on top of the milk when you warm it up. It tasted like dog's water.
Bro, nah, I had good. I'm with you, bro. I had good hot
Well, unless
Milo.
they put water in his concoction and milk in ours.
Yeah, maybe they were pissed off at you, bro.
I love
They had
Milo.
enough of your shit for the night, and they were like, "Don't give him milk, give him water."
Nah, he had his dad go on school camps, like feeding him lollies and shit,
Yeah.
like through the door,
Shout out
bro.
my dad, man.
Can you imagine his dad? He goes, people were like bashing each other, and his dad was on the phone to his mate, not breaking it up.
I'm a Nesquik over Milo guy.
Oh yeah, Nesquik is good
I
too.
haven't, I haven't experienced the Nesquik vibes.
Bro, have you had strawberry Nesquik?
Yeah,
Oi, bro, Nesquik, man. What are we saying, bro?
your
That'll
life,
be a
bro.
gang kind of thing.
Bro, I'll raw dog that. All right, this
Put a
one's from
Nesquik up your ass.
Lukey Boy. You know what's funny? At the start of the pod, I would say, like at the start of this podcast, like our journey, I would say shit like that, and he would sit there and go,
lose
"Oh
it."
man, come on!"
Yeah,
And now
he's
he's
actually-
the guy,
Yeah.
and now he's the guy. Five guys.
You've ruined my moral standards.
Oh, sorry, bro. Actually, no. I did you a favor.
yeah, you've livened him up.
Yep. No, you're allowed to have fun. This
Fun
one's
is fun, bro.
fun is fun. This is from Lukey Boy. It's probably Luke from Newcastle.
I apologise, lads. I barely have a voice still from the other night. Jake, I want my merch. How good was I at halftime? How good were the Newey boys? Newey boys are number one. Up suited and booted.
On fine form the whole day.
Yeah,
From
Luke,
the pub to the end.
bro, when they scored the decisive goal at the end, when I ran to the crowd to grab the footage of them, he held my hand and my phone, and I couldn't let go of it, and he's just there going, "Ah."
He made that moment, man.
Yeah, Lukey, do you guys have his details?
I think his middle finger will be
Lukey,
hurting
can you
today
send
as
me
well.
send me if you want? You can wait till we actually get proper merch, but I've got jumpers that I can give you if you send message to Paige your address, and we'll get it to you.
This one's from Wacko.
Yeah, hi guys, love the show again. A couple of things. Just want to say hello to my future self. Hope you're going well.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. Do you
fuck
guys
does that
have any
mean?
ideas for guests coming up in your future? I would love to hear you guys have Ed Cavalier on. I think he's a great football character. Thank you.
Thanks, Wacko. Yeah.
Oh, I get what he means. It took me a while.
Any of the Santos Sam and Ed contingent, if you're listening, we would love to speak to you guys because you guys were the fucking OGs.
Does Ed Cavalier know ball?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. This one's from Gavin's Toilet Brush Jr.
Hey boys, what do you think of the new NPL Junior Boys format coming in with the 3 divisions next year? And do you think they should have kept the current one? Because I think it's good because the top teams and best players can just play against each other and there won't be some thrashings in the grading games. But I think we should have a cup like in Adelaide so teams from other divisions can still play against each other. Give us your thoughts. Cheers.
We've got a whole thing to talk about on this next pod, so we'll come back to that one.
Do we?
Do I have to be there for it?
Can I just say, just go back to having Super League, bro.
Yeah, Super League.
Bro, Super League was mad.
Bro, you're fucking, oh my God, you play Super League? No, you play easy shit.
Bro, this whole
It's
club
because-
promotion relegation, depending on the average performance of that, that's
whack.
the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
This is from Anonymous.
Boys, do you think the extended media coverage of the Australia Cup, because of Heidelberg's run and because of the upcoming Australian Championship?
Is that Joe
So is that Joey K or not?
No.
Or is that his younger brother?
Wait, go back to the start of that. Sorry, I got lost in the voice too.
Hold on.
I don't even know
Has
if that is
taken the glow out of pre-season for the A-League. Now, I know pre-season for the A-League is always quite long and, it kind of, everyone's like, when's the A-League going to start? When's the A-League going to start? But do you think because we've had so much extra media coverage on the Australia Cup in the final series because of Heidelberg, and now, a lot of people are talking about the Oz Championship, we're not getting as much A-League news as we would in previous seasons. Brisbane Roar just went to the Solomon Islands, played a friendly there, which I think is pretty big. It's a big thing for the game.
No. We give a shit on that one. Trust.
Yeah. I think it's...
No, that's not going to make news.
Yeah, but it also... I kind of agree with his point, but it also comes down to, the clubs and their ability to pump information out. Because ultimately, they should be... I didn't see any of that.
Why do you...
Yeah, we did. You
The
literally,
fucking Brisbane at Solomon Island.
Yeah.
bro, you
Oh, yeah.
literally tweeted at
It's
Joey
fucking-
Esposito saying this is amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is cool, but how is that newsworthy for the A-League?
It's not newsworthy,
Well,
but
that's
it's,
what the guy's just
but-
saying, right?
So I saw Joey Esposito write that on Twitter, but I didn't see nothing on
there's
Instagram,
cool.
TikTok.
They took mad
YouTube.
images.
Nah,
Yeah, it's
surely this
it's
shit.
all over their IG.
Surely, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. It's all over their IG. It didn't come across mine though.
But do you follow them?
No,
Well, that's not their fault.
but that's not how stuff comes across my IG.
Yeah, but if they
the AF, I don't follow Collingwood, bro, and their fucking shit comes across my phone.
but their job is to post it, and they did.
Not enough, obviously. I don't think they do enough, bro. I went through their YouTubes last
I'm not
week.
saying they did.
Bro. I went
don't
through
know.
their YouTubes last week, and I told you about how many subscribers fucking Central Coast have, Newcastle have, Brisbane have. I don't think they do a good enough job with their social media.
If there's one club that I'm not gonna,
It's Brisbane.
It's Brisbane. The other clubs need to pick up their shit. Brisbane for me have had the best.
Brisbane are
pre-season.
trying, bro.
They're trying, but whereas the other clubs, it's been radio silence on a lot of their.
But I'm not talking about just about Brisbane. I'm talking about everyone. I'm saying in general. Yeah, it's not for. The onus is on the clubs to drive their own publicity. So yes, of course, our attention is towards Ozcarp and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see.
But, it's for the
Wait,
clubs.
Let's see what else he has to say. There's 30 seconds left.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Solomon Islands, and Douglas Costa leaving Sydney FC. We haven't seen too much about that. Victory City, not really much news. where there probably has been news, but because of the coverage from everyone on the Oz Cup and the Championship, we just haven't heard about it. So do you think that's been that?
I need to make a point on this, but say what you were going to say.
So I got one thing that I think is irrelevant for football media clubs to do that they overemphasize is still shots of people in training. It gives a fuck. You need to make content outside of training, like personal player-based content of anything other than a still shot of them at training, and all training shots should be video footage. Because watching one mutter stand at a thing is not going to do anything for anyone. It'll get you a little bit of likes, but it's not going to change your follower count.
Victory put up a cool video of a unique way of doing highlights that I saw the other day, but this is my explanation to this. And I said this a couple of weeks ago. Australians have gone from having to care about football for a couple of months and then they have a 6-month break to now that there's football on every single week. And I spoke about this last week, and it's going to happen to some people. Football burnout. It's going to happen. There's too much on. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say too much. This is regular overseas. It's just different for us now. We're not used to it. There's so much going on. And because the Oz Cup and the Oz Championship have been so exciting so far with what's happened in the Oz Cup and what's about to happen in the Oz Championship, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's something new. And everyone that does football media, us included, are going to be hyped around it. It's just natural that the A-League off-season being so long, there hasn't really been any superstar signings. Clubs really haven't gone crazy with the content. Shout out to Brisbane Roar, though. They're trying the best, I think, personally. But I think that's the culmination of things as to why we haven't heard of these things. And also, the Oz Championship overlaps with the A-League. And there's no real storylines for this season, per se, in the A-League compared to previous ones. Maybe it's good for
but bro,
maybe
you create the storyline, bro.
No.
You find the storyline.
No.
There is storylines.
What would be? Give us
What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? For example,
bro, I'll tell you what I mean. There's no storyline. There's no shit of like Milos Ninkovic joining fucking Wanderers from Sydney. I mean, there's no big shit like that. You can't just create a storyline out of thin air.
There's no big players, you mean?
Yeah, like big players doing big moves like hatred and shit. There's none of that this year.
Bro. The stories are there, bro.
What's the story?
If you are a media person in a club, it's your responsibility to find the stories that are there.
It's
You don't create the stories, bro.
No, it's not. You can't sign players as a media guy.
My point exactly. You don't create the stories. You find the stories that are already there. I guarantee you, bro, like Jake said, if you rely on a story coming, then what are you needed there for? What are your skills there for? A person could just go there with their camera and take a photo. No, you are the media person, so it's your responsibility to go out and find the stories and bring them to people and make people feel like they should be interested in them.
Make entertainment at least, I feel.
Yeah,
what would be, just to counter your point, Jerome, and make Rashid build his, I say Victory, you're probably the club you have the most knowledge of like some ins and outs and what's gone on this off-season, would you say?
I don't know what's happening at Victory. That's the problem. For example,
well, I'm trying to give you an example of what would you do.
I'll give you an example. So we go to the game on the weekend, right? The Oz Cup final. And I meet this guy, an Irish guy, who's clubless because Western United just folded, and he loves football tracksuits, and he now has just joined Heidelberg because of whatever. I don't know why. He got around them, he started loving them. That's a story, bro. Go talk to that guy.
But how's that going to benefit the A-League? That's shitting on the A-League.
No, I'm saying if you were Heidelberg, if I was a Heidelberg media manager, I would go find that guy, and I'm going to do a whole story around this guy.
Yeah, but do you think that builds hype for the A-League season?
I get what you're saying.
Yes, bro. That's all. Everyone cares about stories, bro. And obviously that's a smaller scale. But I promise you, for example, like I said the other day, I saw Collingwood go to their number 1 draft picks from the WAFL and do a walkthrough of a house, bro. I haven't seen one A-League team do that.
You know what it is? I think they do it. I just don't think
that's a great video.
Bro, I think they do. Clubs are doing stuff, but they're just not... we just don't see it.
I don't believe it, bro.
Yeah, well, respect.
Bro, look on their YouTube channels.
Do you follow any of the clubs?
I looked through their YouTube channels last week. Look how many videos they posted.
Yeah,
they posted as many and they've been around for 10 years,
They practically don't have social media teams there anymore.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Okay, so then we're having a circular conversation.
And respectfully, when they do...
So how are you going to promote a club without a media team?
They're paying people on the minimum with the least experience to fill the void. But obviously, you've got to hope you find, and that demographic of like age bracket that they're getting, the best ones are in the AFL and NRL. Like GWS, Western Sydney.
I think there's talented people out there, bro. I don't think it's an excuse. And I do want to also say, I will caveat, Brisbane Roar, Joey Esposito, you're the man, bro. So I'm not smashing you guys. I actually don't follow you guys enough to know. But I would just say in general across the A-League, bro, it can be done better. And I'll keep saying it until fucking there's 3,000 videos on your YouTube channel. Bro, if Tammy Hembro fucking comes up on my page, bro, you can come up on my page.
I disagree. She's a world-renowned human.
Yeah, because she just posts every day, bro.
Yeah, but she's
not doing anything incredible, bro. She's just posting regularly.
She's a glamorous looking icon. Get this debate. Let's go, boys. I'm loving this shit. Just debate it off, man.
I just think that sometimes you're going to have quiet off seasons. That's just going to happen. Like you can't. This is why people ask me why. But it's not just the off season, bro. What do you mean?
This is an ongoing thing. This is not just this off season. So I'm just hesitant to go along with his narrative that it's quiet because there's this other stuff like taking our attention away from what they're doing. No, they're consistently quiet. They're consistently not good enough. There's no excuse to not being good enough in the media area when that is the main thing that's going to drive your attention to the club.
And a big part of what you're trying to say, Rashid, is if you go on a lot of these A-League accounts, particularly like the social medias, the Instagrams, it's all still shots. Shots don't go viral, bro.
I agree with you guys, but I don't want to speak in. I don't want to speak in absolutes because you both, especially Rash, you don't follow the clubs on Instagram.
Jerome, I think your point overall is correct. Where I agree with Rashid is, like there can be way more inventiveness.
There can always be more. Always,
bro, way more inventiveness.
The point is even more strong. Because I don't follow them, they should be showing up on my Explore.
Should they?
How do you get a new? No, bro. What? How are you going to, as a media person? How are you getting new fans, bro? Because they already follow you. That's how they're going to see your story. No, you need to get the people that aren't following you to start following you.
I agree with that. So yeah, I agree with that.
Oi, can we? Hey, all right. If there's an A-League team out there that will let us come in and film ourselves, run your social media for a week, would you let us do it so we can compare if we can make your club go viral in 7 or 8 days?
And compare our 30-day period with your last 30-day period.
No, compare our 7-day period with your last 30-day period.
Yeah, okay.
That's a fucking game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. If anyone is out there that would let us do it, contact us, please.
Do you know what else plays a role in this as well? With the money side of things, most clubs are trying to survive. I'm not saying it's a good thing, by the way, but I'm saying that I don't think they can actually afford to have a big media team.
You don't need a big media team.
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish. I was just going to say you don't need a big media team, of course, but for high level productions, you do need some type of money. Like for shit that looks, if you want to go to someone's house, film, make sure it's done crisp. You can't just get a kid that knows how to use an iPhone. There needs to be people in these positions.
Bro, I have almost no followers on my YouTube, by the way, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I have just as many followers as some of the A-League teams after posting freaking 10 to 15 videos, bro. And they're not even football related. If I was to do football videos, I would have way more. More subscribers. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. You could get a child.
Yeah, but it's a professional football club. If they don't know what they're doing, it's gonna look shit.
Who cares, bro? If it gets views, who cares if it doesn't look high production, bro?
You know this. They can't do that.
Well, I don't agree, bro. I don't agree. I don't think
YouTube should be their focus. Bro. Like football clubs on YouTube is not a big focus. It never has been. But I think
I'm saying YouTube, but it's all platforms.
It should be Instagram and TikTok.
It's all platforms.
YouTube is like, I don't know what Australian, like again, the sport's just not big enough to garner those type of views. But Instagram and TikTok, that's different.
Let us know in the comments what you think. Let's go to the next one as well. Those will be on it for all day.
But I do think that some of the attention has been taken off of the A-League because of that.
I also, just to finalise that point, I don't think the preseason, in my experience, ever in the A-League has had any glow, which was a segment, a point they said. Like maybe when Del Piero came and stuff, but like glow, it's so long that it's so hard to stay hyped.
Not
so
glow,
long.
but there's been sort of things that people were looking forward to, like seeing Kiz Norbo go back to City or Ninkovic and fucking. I don't think there's any of those.
Right. So like grabs that are holding you. Look, so pretty much saying there's no reason to look forward to the season. No, like other than seeing it come back to life.
For some people are raring to go. They're G'd up for the A-League season, but for the general public, like. Rash is saying you create those storylines. I think organic ones, there's not.
Yeah. Well, dude, I remember like when I was playing, one of the, like, just a great point on, it was like, I remember even as a player, I was like, fuck, I can't wait to watch Heskey play up front for Newcastle this week.
Yeah.
Then Robbie Fowler is going to be up front for Perth.
Yeah.
Like, Del Piero is probably going to start his first game for Sydney. Like, you know what I mean? That's
what I'm saying. Like, I think it's a bit more... Like, it's all good, and I agree they should go and find the fan who's, had to move clubs or that's an example. Go and do that to try to build storylines, but I'm talking about organic shit from players and coaches. There hasn't really been anything that's like, because you can do a heartwarming story. That's easy. Although they're not doing it enough. You can do a heartwarming story of this kid came through the academy, we're going to his family house, blah, blah, blah. It'll get views. That's great. But in terms of getting people to games or like intense rivalries and stuff like that, that's where it's lacking a little bit. But
I don't know what the transfer rate of how many views a video is getting or how many followers they're getting to people actually coming to the ground. That's, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But surely if a video gets more views, surely that's a metric that counts for something for the attendance
beneficial.
afterwards.
Yeah, you would think so. But it's
I hope so. I don't know. I don't know.
I just don't want to fully come out and say clubs aren't doing anything when they probably are. It's just either not getting the views, and again, you're right, it is their job to get the views and stuff, but I don't want to say, clubs are doing nothing, because I guarantee you they're going to turn around and say, we've done this, and this. It just hasn't got the traction. Maybe because everyone else is focused on the Oz Championship or the Oz Cup, or it's just not reaching the type of audiences it needs to. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to be fully fucking tough on it. Good convo, fellas. This is from Svenna.
G'day, Buddhas. Just wanting to see, do you think that the refereeing was up to scratch on Saturday night at the Australia Cup final? I thought Heidelberg had two clear chances for penalty shouts, and also the red card against Heidelberg seemed like the defender got more of the ball than the player, I thought.
Thanks, bro.
Can you pull up that tackle? Is there any way we can look at that again? Because when I saw that firsthand, I thought it's a red straight away. I thought it was a stupid tackle.
See, I don't think it's actually a horrible tackle. It's just where it happened.
Yeah, that's what it was like. Yeah. Was he last man vibe?
It would have been, yeah. Roughly, it wasn't in a good position of the pitch. If that happens in the center circle or whatever, it's a yellow card.
And then what's the rule, Jerogs, on last man but outside the box?
I still think if it's last man, it's last man. I think.
Then why did
I think. Fuck on.
So so last man, but in the box and penalty is only a yellow.
Yeah. So the last rule change I believe was it's oh shit.
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
It's either or. Like you can't get a red card and give away a penalty.
Right. So double jeopardy type vibe.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
So.
Yeah, because to answer the question
but that's also probably outdated. They've probably changed it since my knowledge.
You can you can get a red and a penalty, same time.
I don't believe for last man. I don't believe for
last man.
I'll just say on the refereeing, because I don't really like slandering referees, because until you do it, you don't realize actually how hard it is. But outside of the penalties like they can be touch and go. the penalty for me, just quickly, right? The first one, there was VAR at the final, right?
No.
There was no VAR?
No.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Okay, someone told me there was. So there you go. Without VAR, there you go. That's why VAR was there. You would have had a review and you would have had a penalty. So to blame the ref, it's 50-50 on those ones. But I thought there was a few general decisions that they missed as well.
What did you think of the...
Yeah, it was last man.
What did you think...
Yeah, so what I saw in the real life was it was a red.
What did I believe it was Fryer who got a yellow card on... I can't remember on who, but like studs up challenge. Do you remember this one?
I don't remember seeing that one.
Before he scored.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember it?
No.
It was
I thought
Grozos,
Grozos should have been sent off 20 minutes earlier as well. On his second yellow, he absolutely smashed someone, and the ref just gave it a foul, probably because he didn't want to give it a red. That's what it looked like to me.
But put it this way, I don't think the refereeing was bad enough that you can blame the ref for the result.
I don't think it was 100% agree with you.
I don't think it was that bad.
You're nitpicking.
It's not a Chelsea-Barcelona situation, put it that way.
Yeah, and if there's no VAR, bro, then this is the problem. Fuck, if there was VAR, there should be VAR for the Australia Cup final, bro.
You're a proponent of VAR.
Well, because Heidelberg may have got a penalty. The handball on Lethlean would have had a chance to be reviewed, and there may have been more goals in the game.
Yeah, again, I don't think the refereeing was amazing, but put it this way, that second one, I'm looking at that second penalty now. That I don't think that's a pen personally.
Can I see it, bro? Can I see it? Because I don't remember.
He's just used his body and just sort of etched him out the way. Like you'll see it after this. Oh, flying Fryer. What a goal. That's in Newcastle.
The Newey fans getting up.
This one. I don't think this is a pen personally.
What? That's not a pen, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Again, even the close up look.
I think he shoulders the inside of his shoulder. I think it's like almost on his chest. So it's shoulder to shoulder.
It's not. It's not a pen.
I don't think it's a pen.
No, it's not a pen.
It's not a pen.
I don't believe it's a pen, but it's definitely not a clear pen.
Right,
like nowhere near a clear pen.
I don't even think that's close.
First one, no. First one could.
First one from 100 meters away looked like a penalty.
The first one is a pen.
From a blind spot 100 meters away.
I was in the Newcastle fan base at the opposite end of the ground, and I'm like, clear as day pen.
But again,
so I thought, fuck, maybe it's just a distance. It must look wrong. But everyone since that point has said it was a pen.
Yeah, it's a pen.
Do you know why?
But again,
do you know why
they score? Heidelberg score after this, so you can't say, that's the blame. That you can't blame that.
But I reckon the ref.
I mean, you can blame that.
This is how psychology of stuff works. I didn't think the ref wanted to ping it that early in the game.
I don't think so as well.
It would have been first 5 minutes. He's given a pen. That's
and
a big statement,
easy, bro. It's not easy.
Also,
man. I've reffed for social soccer and it's hard.
Also, as well, I know that they were talking about other decisions during the game. I personally, maybe if you saw the studs up one, I didn't see that. And you said Grozos might have been sent off earlier. But other than those, I don't think I saw anything that was glaringly, that's a red card. That's again, though, I don't think it was, I do say that I understand why some Heidelberg fans were annoyed, but yeah, man, that's football.
Look, to lull in that and to complain that you should have won, it doesn't do you any benefits. Just
you had a pen maybe missed, but so did Newcastle. So
this is from We Love the Rippers.
G'day, boys. Love the pod. Just calling in off the back of Saturday's disappointing loss, I guess. But all I can say is, I guess I could say I'm casual, but I've only really followed it because of the ethnic background kind of thing and what it brings to the sport. But it really shows, and maybe from what I saw, a clear few things that refs really didn't pick up on that kind of robbed the game from Heidelberg, in my complete honesty. You could kind of see it straight away. They didn't really try to hide it. I think it's just the APL just don't want an ethnic club to win anything because then it goes against everything that they're trying to do,
bro.
trying to keep ethnicity out of it. So, yeah, that's my point on it. I want to see your guys' point on it because I think it was complete and utter fucking bullshit, to be honest.
It's not the APL's
The sport will
competition.
never grow without ethnicity. So, yeah, I just want to know your guys' point.
APL can't influence that, bro. It's the Football Australia's competition. Football Australia would want Heidelberg to win.
Yeah, probably.
opinion, yeah.
Probably.
It's better for the Australia Cup.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
if anything, it's obviously they'll try to be neutral, but if anything, I think they'll be leaning more towards wanting Heidelberg
I think
to
it's
win.
polar opposite.
Like, yeah.
Again, like I said, don't get me wrong. Especially in the first half, there were some soft free kicks being given in the for Newcastle, and some of the decisions were like, oh fuck, that's a bit soft. But again, I don't think there's a large conspiracy or anything like that.
And just as a general rule of thumb, when you're a lower league team playing a top league team,
they draw fouls.
You always get the refs giving a bias to the top league team.
Why?
They'll always, because they know how to manage the game. They probably have relationships with the ref. They're seen as the better player. The refs don't want to get on the better player's bad side.
Wait, so you agreeing with his point?
No, but I'm just saying, like, if there was anything like that, fuck, man, it's everywhere around the world. Like, it's not like Heidelberg got mistreated. Absolutely not, bro. There was no real like indifference to what's a game between a second division team to a top division team. Like,
I think it's more what you just said, that the players know how to draw fouls.
Probably.
You know?
Probably.
I think it's more maybe that. Obviously, again, let's not circle around it.
Yeah.
Because the first one,
let's go to
definitely,
the next one.
first one, look at my video on YouTube, or our video on YouTube. I get that angle. It's perfectly right there.
It's a pen.
You can see in my opinion, it's a pen.
Yeah.
But the rest is contentious.
This is from, I'm not reading the name on this one.
Sorry, boys. Just a bit dusty. Big night last night with the NRL Grand Final. What a game. Reece Walsh, great player.
Come on, bro. Get
take a piss.
But yeah, my recording's not about the NRL.
yes, it is.
NPL Vic, see a lot of players get their plaudits saying that they should be picked up by an A-League side. You know, Luca Tavernier at Avondale.
Facts.
Manny Agwek, who's gone to South.
Yep.
Amir Abdallah, etc., etc. All good boys and all deserve their recognition. But just on the Australia Cup final, and from what I've been watching of their run and just of the latter stages of the NPL Vic final, how the hell has no one seriously considered Jamal Ali to go play in the A-League? That guy has some serious techers, and I'm pretty sure he's not even naturally a right back, but honestly, he was the best player on the park in the Australia Cup final. If I'm an A-League team, I'm snapping that guy up. Like, he is phenomenal, and I haven't heard him get spoken about all year. And yeah, just want to give him his plaudits and just want to know your guys' thoughts on it as well.
Yeah, he's class. He's class.
I'll put his name forward somewhere.
Well done, Jakey.
You did already, or you're going to?
Months ago.
He's class.
We got asked who's the best fullback in the NPL when I put Jamal Ali forward.
Yeah, he's class.
So I did my thing, bro. I rate him. What I like about him, which I don't think people realise, is he gambles a lot. One-on-one defending is good, but he gambles a lot. When Heidelberg go forward, when the ball's on the left wing, he gets in the box. He gambles. He's in the box all the time. And I'm like, 3 or 4 times, if a good ball was there, he's half a chance to have a shot on goal. But the other thing with this whole NPL players, they deserve this, they deserve that, which may be right. Someone's got to come out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the reality, bro. So if you can throw a name forward, throw a name back out. Because that's what happens, and that's a big part of what blocks it.
And yeah, I think it's a great point.
It's
I think
numbered contracts,
he's
you know?
a great player, but then it's like, you got to take a player out. From
Salary
the
cap,
position.
you know?
And he's and realistically, if they're coming from the academy in that club, same thing if like an Aussie's trying to go overseas, an NPL player You kind of need to show that you're significantly better because now they're taking a risk on you because they don't know how you're going to perform at that level when the player's already at the club.
You can't be 3% better because there's no point. Like because they can just build on the player that they already have for free.
And that's not to say he's shouldn't get a gig.
But and then also as well, it's going to be NPL players, more of them would have went to the A-League if Western United didn't fold, because now all the Western United players have just dispersed around the A-League, and clubs have already sort of got who they need per se. This is from Anonymous. We'll do 2 more.
Boys, what did I say a few weeks ago about Newcastle needing to win it? You saw how much it meant to those fans, man. Let me put in perspective. 17 years since they won a trophy. So put it this way, if you're 20 years old or younger, you've never even seen your team win a trophy. You've had not even near to success. Like other than 2018 when they made the grand final and Kevin Muscat was handing envelopes full of cash to the VAR room, there's been nothing. So mate, it was so good watching these Newey fans. Good on them. Get suited and booed to the World Cup.
Fucking oath. Thanks, man. Yeah, look, I think I want to make a point. We spoke about that particular thing on what it will do for them, and I think you might have said not much.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
I can't. Were you here?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said it would be good if they won it.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I have a revised take on that. We used MacArthur as an example. Wrong club to use as an example. Newcastle are a little bit of a sleeping giant. The fan base is there for them. And we were speaking to fans at the pub. They go, fuck, look at all the casuals here. And I go, don't look at it like a bad thing. I know it might annoy you because you go every week and now they want to turn up for the glory, but it's better than them not being here at all. Newcastle have had a history of bringing in good crowds and being a decently sized club, whereas MacArthur was sort of, with no disrespect, a little bit doomed from the start of how many teams are in the state and all of that. So winning the Oz Cup might not do much else than just getting the players a medal. But for Newcastle, I think there is that bit more of a benefit because they've got a massive derby that they play a couple times a season. They've got the fan base there. It's like a big city, but it's not. So there are a few more benefits for them than I would say MacArthur.
Yeah.
Last one, Anonymous.
Okay, fellas. We know the A-League loves a character. So if you could pick one marquee signing purely on how fucking funny they would be, who would it be?
Instantly what comes to mind is...
Are we going current? Or?
Yeah, current.
Oh, damn.
Instantly.
I was going to go old school.
Yeah, go. Who?
Jimmy Bullard.
Someone like that, yeah.
Is he talking Australian?
No,
it said, did it say visa or import?
Anyone.
I'll go Balotelli.
I was going to say Balotelli, Jamie Vardy. We missed him.
Balotelli funny?
Bro, just...
Wow. Wasn't it funny?
He's insane.
Yeah, he's insane.
But he'd be a fucking nightmare to play with.
Oh, yeah.
So, which is funny.
No. But I know where you're coming
funny
from.
for who?
He's saying...
Funny how?
Yeah. Funny how?
Yeah, funny how?
Yeah, what's he saying? Which way funny?
No, he's saying just
for the crowd and shit.
Yeah, just for everyone. Like, oh my God. Like, imagine Balotelli not turning up to a game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Balotelli then.
Yeah.
Is the right
Vardy because he's a shit stirrer.
Balotelli not showing up for a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that in his locker.
David Luiz, bro. David Luiz in the A-League would be fucking hilarious.
Is he still playing?
Yeah, he still plays.
Wow, man.
He's playing Champions League.
Yeah, for...
Puffos.
Yeah, what the hell?
Who else would I think would just be an absolute psycho in the A-League right now and make everyone laugh? Maybe like a... Trying to think who's out there still. Which strikers were going to come?
Footballers.
I don't know.
A psycho centre back like a Pepe or a David Luiz or someone of that nature would have been hilarious, just chopping people. But then up front, yeah, I'd probably say
Zlatan.
Yes, Zlatan would have been hilarious.
Oh, Zlatan would be big for the game.
Because he would have scored 6 in 6, and then he would have said this league is shit.
Yeah,
and then he would have fly kicked a linesman.
Yeah, then he would have signed in Saudi.
Yeah,
that would have been epic, bro. Let's take Ronaldo and Messi out of it. Is there any other player that would bring more? Do you believe that would bring more? Let's say aura, to like attention to the league than Zlatan?
Older players?
Yeah, just anyone.
Pogba? Zidane?
God.
Out of name?
Pogba
should have been.
You reckon Pogba would bring more than Zlatan?
Nah, not
with
more.
The interviews. And
Not more.
It would just be so much hype.
Hype as well, Benzema, but maybe not more than Zlatan. Like, I think... Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but it's...
like, as a brand, you know?
Yeah, as
a Zlatan's top tier, man.
Yeah, he's fucked, that cunt.
Top tier.
All right, guys. I think that'll do us for today. I am off to Perth. If you're any Buddhas out there, let me know. Maybe you can buy me lunch.
The fuck?
Weird as fuck.
Weird as crap.
Why? I've given them hundreds of hours of free content. They can give me lunch. What else?
If that works, if you get someone to buy you lunch, you need to send us a video.
I reckon I could do it easy.
All right, if someone buys,
I've already spoken to some boys.
Right, if someone buys him lunch in Perth,
You already asked them for lunch.
No, they offered.
All right, so me and Rashid will offer you something back because Jerome won't. Is if you buy him lunch, we'll put up a shout out of you like on our story or on our page.
Yeah, fuck no, I won't offer anything back.
Yeah, so
because you're buying the lunch for
I'll give them
content.
an incentive to do it, but then we can actually just show that request of saying fuck them.
I've already said someone already said they'll buy me a zinger box without me asking. So
what, they just randomly message you saying,
on my live.
Hey baby, you want a zinger
live.
box?
I'll take it to the zinger box, baby.
Is that meant to be a Bangs remix?
Yeah, cut.
Not bad. All right.
Boy, bangs, bro.
Free Bangs and suited and booted. We out.